Hello everyone. Just as I start stream, really, that's why my body is like, you're gonna have to sneeze. I haven't sneezed all morning. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hello everybody. Hello Bear. Hello Ashley and Kaylee and Trendy and Kayla and Chip and Eddie. And Folklore Foxtail, Minda, and Elfo were here earlier. Thank you guys. I don't know why I had to sneeze the second that I start stream. Having a good sleep. You know what's even better than having a good sleep? Having a good sleep and drinking 3 coffees. We're in for it. Guys, I did the same hair routine as last week, okay? And I know that probably means that I gotta like start showering on Saturdays, but I am coming to you once again with unwashed hair. I know. I didn't know your hair was so long. It's getting long. Also, I did not mean to zoom in. Wait, that was very dramatic. Thank you. That was very dramatic. I was like, my hair is dirty. Looks like my hair is dirty. Anyways. My god. Anyways, I just messed it up too. Mute my phone. Put the phone on silent. It's time to lock in. Also, I'm obsessed with my case. Also, is it greasy and dirty? Yes. 3 coffees again and fancy unwashed hair. Breaking news. Streamer has dirty hair. Dun dun. Exactly. Zoom in. Bucket, hello. Guys, I'm 3 coffees in, and guess what? I have a new hyperfixation. I have many new hyperfixations. It's time to lock the heck in. I don't know how this came across my freaking feed, but it just did. It just randomly came across my feed. Hey, Mandy, if you guys have not seen this music video, I need you to, like, honestly, stay on with me, but also get a tab open so you can hear this song at the same time. I'm not joking. This song, that's what happened. It came from down into my stomach and it went, ah, I'm alive. All I can think is, dun, 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 dun. That's all that's in my head right now. I'm sorry you had a shitty week, Trendy. That stinks. Poo poo caca boo boo doo doo. So yeah, that's one of my hyperfixations this week, is this very like beautiful French song that goes with this animation that is honestly so satisfying and cute and amazing and beautiful. And if you're watching it right now, you know, you get it, you understand it. Guys, I'm not gonna spoil it even, because halfway through it gets even better. Anyways, today we're hunting, and if you are illiterate and can't read the and if for you, those of you who are illiterate and you can't read the title of this, probably shouldn't be here, because if you can't read yet, then you're probably too young to be on this stream right now. But also, ooh, what a girl do, the choreo is ooh, look at that. I gotta look that up now. Me can't read. Then if you aren't able to read, then you might not know who we're hunting for. And who we're hunting for, I'm dyslexic. Can you read the title? If you can't read the title of the stream, we're looking for Frett and we're looking for Tex. We're looking for Frett, we're looking for Tex, and here is a link. I'm absolutely spamming your asses right now. I'm absolutely spamming links in the chat. Get ready with me to spam links in the chat. And the only thing that you have to do to get ready is not have a shower and drink 3 coffees, okay? You're also gonna have to need 3. You're also gonna have to need about 8 hours of sleep, okay? Chex Mix? No. Text Frett mix. This is the mood board for this island. Mood board. Is mood board all one word? I always struggle with this. I think it's one word. There's the mood board, and guess what, girly? I'm gonna pin that to the chat. You know that's right. You know that's right. And that is actually going to be pinned to the bottom of my chat. I don't know why YouTube is doing this right now, but the whole stream I am going to be seeing mood board, which is kind of going to add to the flavor, I think. And I'm kind of loving that for me. I'm kind of actually loving that for me. We should get into the hunt though. I did have other things that I wanted to say and then I forgot that anyways, if you've seen that music video that I posted, then let me know what you thought of it, because the time is up. Because your time is up and the time ends now. You've had your moment to watch that. Who are we gonna get on the first island? I need all y'all psychics to literally lock in for a second and just channel who do you think it's gonna be. Oh, thank you, Ayla, and also welcome in. Just one singular smudge on my glasses. We love that for me. My outfit in real life is giving, you know, it's the same blue hoodie that I wear every single time. What's on your mood board? There's a broken car on mine. Pray for my car. Oh my god, is it still having, of course, that was not that long ago. I'm sorry you're still having issues with your car. That is poo-poo. That is super poo-poo. Hello. Is a shart. No. I'm sorry, I read that as shart. Is definitely heart. I'm gonna just call you Heart. Hello. Honestly, same with the hoodie. We are on Bilk Place. Hey, who's that girl? Hey, Julia. First island, yeah, it's gonna be Amelia. I know. It was too much. I realized halfway through. I'm trying to pass my drive test. Nice. The brakes need to be changed. Heartbroken because I had so many plans for this weekend to craft supply shop. Oh no. The craft supply shop being halted. Not okay. That's actually gonna be sick. That's sickening. Hair, can you behave properly? Thank you. Can you? There you go. I can live with heart. Okay, nice. Okay, sorry about that. Guys, today we have to talk about adding whimsy to your life. That's my topic for today. My topic is, how do you, in your daily life, in ways big and small, I would like to know both, add a little whimsy to your life? You know, your brakes, having to fix your brakes, that's gonna go ahead and be in the not whimsical, but just a fact of life kind of thing. Doing your taxes. Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. It's not whimsical. It sucks. It's stinky poo-poo caca. It's my birthday next Saturday. Birthdays are whimsical. You can add a lot of whimsy into a birthday. I won't be here. Just want to let you know. Happy birthday ahead of time. That's exciting. What are you doing? Are you doing anything fun? Ooh, Eddie, yes. And this is very on brand for you. Using cute stickers by small businesses on everything. And I did go ahead and actually buy some stickers from a small business this very week. So I will be doing just exactly that. Even though I can't join, wanted to share this though. Almost a year. Wow! 11 months! Guess what? And 11 months, in 1 month, you will be having a gold branch, which is so, so sweet. Thank you so much for being a member for 11 months, as we love having you here, and I hope you have an awesome day. At Little Whimsy, adding hella keychains to my bags. Click clack. I love that. D&D has been providing me a lot of whimsy. I've been having a blast writing for my character's point of view and her backstory. We love that. One second. We don't love is allergies. Oh, Hunter, thank you so much for giving us an update on Katie. Katie, yes. Am I going crazy? My brain just went to a different place. I was like, Katie, why does that sound? But I know it's Katie. But then for some reason saying Katie made me think, wait, what? Do I call her Katie? Do I call her something else? What do I call her? And my brain just literally went blank. Big whimsy, partaking in hobbies where I can make cute things. We love that. I had whimsy by having cute stuff. It makes me feel happier just to look around my room. I love that. Fang. Mom's gonna take me for lunch and I'm gonna have a cocktail in the evening. Ooh. Hey Skylar, welcome in. Happy Saturday. The stare off into the distance. I literally glitched and I'm so sorry for that. Feel more whimsical with my blue hair. We love that. This is not necessarily whimsical, but I got a new necklace and I really love it. This, honestly, it's just a little chain. Do you see it? And it's so light and fine. And who literally invited this red spot to stay on my face forever? I need to calm down. Going out for dinner. It's very dainty, it's very cute, and it's just very simple, and I really like it. I just wanted something that I can wear like all the time, that I don't have to take off when I go to sleep, which is annoying. My bad, I invited it. You invited daintiness. You invited chaos. I've also been adding many posters and things to my wall. Oh my god, I love that, because actually that's what I've been kind of doing. I have like a cork board in my kitchen and I just add like, if there's a logo that I like from something that I purchased, like the tag, I'll just post it up there because I'm like, that's cute. My K-pop bookcases are an evolutions of Eevee themed, though sadly currently in boxes. That's so cute. Welcome in, Lucas. Happy birthday. Pretty necklace. If you designed a necklace, what would it be like? Oh my gosh, it's Mary. Oh, that's so cute. Mary is very baby. My wall space is full. I went full gallery wall. I love that. I'm kind of working on gallery wall for my living room, but I still have some gaps. She's so cutie-ful. And you know what I wanted to actually look up with y'all is... my controller's slipping off my lap. Is the definition of whimsy. Okay. Playfully quaint or fanciful behavior. Interesting. Awkward. Okay, this film is an awkward blend of whimsy and moralizing. I don't know what the hell, why they put that into context like that. Heart, my craft room is hugging my inner child. It's so colorful and whimsical. We love that. I saw a video of a YouTuber juggling his viewer's room. He was complaining about them leaving no space on their walls, and that motivated me to do the same. Judging. Judging? Why did I say juggling? Juggling? I was like, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't... How could he juggle a room? Wait. And then I look closer. Hey, guess what? Probably need new glasses. I wouldn't put it past me to need new glasses right now. You know what? I'm gonna make my chat a little bit bigger. You know what? That just calls for me making my chat. I did whimsify that sentence. I judge people for not having anything on their walls. Freak behavior. 100% Chip. Do you ever see like, and this is weird in general, how people like just have all their lights on in their apartment and their windows like way open at street level, house, street level, windows open, lights on fully at night. That's weird. But when you look in and somebody has a white plain wall or a gray plain wall, nothing on it, I'm sorry, where are you going in such a rush that you can't? It's like coming into a house and not taking your jacket off. Gladys. Gladys? Gladys. It's like, where are you going in such a rush? Where are you moving to so fast that you can't bother to put anything up on your walls? He's secretly a circus clown, stealing his viewers' rooms to juggle them. Everything white without decor makes me want a Kermit. Kermit? Playfully quaint. I like that definition for whimsy. Playfully quaint. I mean... Oh yes, the stickers thing. This hunt is gonna be, honestly, get ready for 50% hunt, 50% me yapping. And that's kind of the vibe that we're looking for here. Guys, we went to a craft show where I got this necklace and nail stickers by this small business. They are beautiful. They are amazing. I know you see this Kiki's Delivery one, but we're going to start with little card captor slash Sailor Moon freaking nail stickers. Yes, we're going to do that for our nails. The little bows. Stop it right now. You ever sleep over at a guy's house and get sad there's no whimsy? Only a TV and a generic painting hurts my soul. The generic painting is heinous. Honestly, heinous. Look at this one. Guys, look at these freaking nail stickers, okay? We got Princess Mononoke represented. We got Spirited Away. We got Totoro. We got Wada Wadas from freaking you know what I'm talking about, Boy and the Heron. We got Soot Sprites. We got no Space. We got No Face. We even got the Howl's Moving Castle Starburst. Isn't this just an absolute delight? I'm gonna be putting these on my nails. The Soot Sprites. And now that brings me to my favorite of the three that I bought. I need to put a wing on each thumbnail. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cute. Look at this. Look at this. Am I not gonna have the most whimsical nails you've ever seen in your life? Look at the little tiny paw prints. The fish. The little Kiki face. The little Chi-Chi. Oh my god, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Also, if you want to know the company, it's called Bao Bao Nail Shop, and they have press-on nails as well. Hello? They have press-on nails as well. And anyways, so I got all three of these sheets, and I'm gonna be using them on my nails. There's a couple that are too big for my nails, but I can use those for other things, putting them wherever the heck I want. I know the checkered cookies, so cute, so delicious. I can't wait. Anyways, whimsy, that's gonna definitely be adding a lot to my life. Pashmina! Also, I had to time travel so much to get a villager kicked out. We lost Renee in the battle of who would get a thought bubble first, O'Hare or Renee, and Renee said, I'll take the bullet. Renee said, I'll get out of here. And we're thankful for her for that. Because sometimes you time travel and you hope you kick somebody out and nobody wants to leave. None of the villagers that you want to leave want to leave. Renee, sashay away. Oh, guys, I was thinking, my train of thought right now, things that I love, RuPaul's Drag Race. Things that I also love, reading. Guess what? We're back on reading. Reading is back, guys. I finished a book this week. I finished Crescent City. Yes, the book that I left for a year at 20 or 30%, I finally finished it within 2 weeks. We are so back. We're so back. Never have I known how back I could be until I finished reading a book in 2 weeks and I was like, there she is. Hello, I missed you, self. I want to put a formal complaint for you for getting my surname of Sunshine when talking about me in the last video. I couldn't bring it to my mind, and I'm sorry that I forgot your surname because I just call you Eddie all the time. I'm sorry for using your full name. Not full name. I'm sorry for using your government name, okay? Boon. Oh my gosh, Tisbean! So your recommendation of like reading, because when I was in my reading slump, and I'm so glad you joined for this moment, you recommended that I go back and read my favorite series, which is, say it all together, Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. And so I've had that book at 20 or 30% for so long. And every time I went to go read one page, couldn't get into it, and I finished it. I finished the whole book. And yeah. And I'm obsessed with it. Honestly, that is my favorite series. And it's just so full of like, it's such a fantastical world. My full government name of Sleep Eddie Sunshine. It's like The Rock. No one ever calls me by my government name, Eddie. We have a support group. You are a chippuccino. You're a chip cappuccino. It's so hype. I really love that book so much. And now I'm on track to read. I canceled my Audible. Oh my god, I feel so like, I feel free like a bird. I don't have these credits hanging over my head every month they accumulate. Guys, I had 11 credits on Audible. Hey, that's a full year. That's a full, almost a full, 1 month shy of a full year of paying for Audible. Get me out of here, this prison of credits. I never listen to audiobooks. I'm not an audiobook person. Why is that me right now? I need to cancel. You know why you don't cancel? It's because every single time you in there, you say, they're like, you're gonna lose your sweet little credit. Kiss your little credit goodbye, bitch. Get ready with me to cancel my Audible, because guess what? I went through Audible and I just straight out used all my credits to get a lot of Sarah J. Maas books. Hey, we got all of ACOTAR, we got most of Throne of Glass. And I also got a couple of other random books. I just went on a shopping spree, burned all those credits, and canceled my Audible. Free yourselves from the shackles of Audible right now. Right now. I would easily lose my place in an audiobook. I would need constantly rewind. That's what happens to me. I got a lot of audiobooks that I have as like Kindle books. My friend TOG books are supreme. They are my fave narrator. I love them so much. Throne of Glass, honestly, and like all Sarah J. Maas books, keep in mind, are at the top of the pile of books that I love, but it really does go for me, Crescent City, Throne of Glass, ACOTAR, and ACOTAR is one of my favorite books of all time, so like it's only up from there. They're all S tier. They're like beyond S tier for me. High S tier books. I'm just so glad to be back with reading. It's the most fun time ever. Do you know what I love about it? not have, just honestly, not even having music on and just getting into reading. No music, no nothing going on in the background, just me imagining a whole world. So in this book, in Crescent City, she has like an apartment, and I can see it in my mind's eye so clearly. I love her apartment, the one that I've created in my brain. And I saw somebody did like a floor plan of her apartment and like laid it out, and I was like, oh, my birthday twin. That's not what I said when I saw the floor plan. I saw the floor plan and I was like, you're wrong. Because you're wrong. Their bedrooms are not laid out that way. You're wrong. She's got the penthouse apartment. So you're wrong. You're just literally wrong. And I got mad and I had to close it down because I was like, you're gonna ruin it for me. Get out of here. Every time I think about canceling, I'm like, I'll just get into audiobooks finally, and then I'll be glad to have these credits. And then I do not do that. Wait. Oh my god, guys, I got a $25 gift card for Indigo, debating if I get the first book of the Heated Rivalry series or something. Oh my god, actually, I do want to read that one. We're so back. I'm only listening to Taylor Swift on Spotify. She really helps me get through the day, and I have her in my ears while I design cardigan. All cute. Full immersion. Full immersion. I have all the audiobooks for Game Changer series, but the narrator in the first 3 sucks, so I ended up buying the first 2 books instead. I've been seeing them so much cheaper at Winners, Marshalls, HomeSense, like $8.99 each. Oh my gosh. Actually, yes. Winners does have a lot of books. Winners Marshalls does have a lot of books. HomeSense. The TJ Maxx of it all. I love that book series too. I need to do a reread of the whole series again, but I'm holding off because I accidentally got myself hooked on the Zodiac Academy series. If you know, you know. Oh my god, do you like them? That's one that I've had like on the top of my brain, like in the mix of stuff that I would like to read, but that I never quite get to because there's other things that like go up the TBR faster. Wendy, hello, how are you doing? It's Maple. It's heartbreaking to see a book you already bought for so much cheaper. Oh yeah, that stinks. I feel ripped off. I bought the one for €20 and the other one for 17. One thing that I do want to get again is the Amazon Kindle thing where they have books sometimes for free on their subscription, because I did read a lot of books when I was on the Kindle subscription because I was flying through books, and it was like much more worth it to just have them, you know. It's kind of like getting a book for free but you don't actually get it. You don't actually like own that book, but Kindle Unlimited, yeah, that's it. I loved it. Like, that was a suggestion you made, Tisbean, and I made a lot of use out of that. I like listening along to the audiobooks when I'm reading. That's what I want to do. That's why I got those ones, the ACOTAR and Throne of Glass ones, because I have those books on Kindle, but I would like to listen to it because people said that the narration on them is really good. But for specific books, usually like biographies where the actual author reads it, yes. I love them, but they have so many books in the series. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Doing great, just a lazy Saturday morning. I love that. Or like audiobooks by special features, like Bob the Drag Queen's. Honestly, just as you said that, I thought, why did I not get Harriet Tubman live in concert? And I needed to get that book, and why have I not read that book yet? I need to read that book. Clay. I bought one at a different store because they were all sold out for a while. I didn't know if the other bookstore carried them again, but they had 4 out of the 6 books in the end. I think I already sent you the link in the past, but you should look into Z Library. I know I did do that, and I had them for a little bit. I need to look back into that again because I was using them for a while. I actually got a lot of books on my Kindle from that Z Library. It's really good. I got an audiobook just for the narration by the authors because They are voice actors. Nice. Also, if you hear barking or cars backing up, you are in Toronto right now. Live! Because I have to have my windows open right now. It's refreshing my whole apartment because it's supposed to rain for the rest of next week. I'm not excited for it to rain all week. It's gonna be really gross. Oh yeah, today I'm wearing my hair in... Hello? Did that even do anything? Leah! We're into it already, guys. Popping in to like and say hi. Have a good Saturday, friends. Leah, you the best. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you so much for being here for 22 months. I give you a hair spin that almost broke my neck. Just in time for the hair whirl. Just in time for a helicopter, baby. Oh look, it's Clay but a lion. Rory. Get it? Because he's a lion, get it? Rory. They're the same version, but they have a different paper, and it bugs me so much because they look and feel different. Oh no! My bank account is mainly made up of cheap books from Kobo. I've got a coffee and a crystal date with Bestie today. Coffee and crystal date? I need to know more information, but you're already on your way out. Girl, I need to know more. Coffee and crystal date? I want a coffee and crystal date. That sounds fantastic. That was funny when my mom, if you're here, when my mom came over to visit, I like have like a cabinet over there that has like all my get a coffee and go to a witchy crystal store. Oh, I love that so much. That's so freaking cute. I hope you have the best time. My god, I have this like cabinet over there with all my craft stuff in it, but on top I like put all my incense and sage and Palo Santo and everything, and then I have like my candle warmer and a bunch of crystals on that little surface over there, and I love it. But when my mom comes over, I like clean that off. Like I just tuck away some of it, because whatever. I just tuck it away because I do. But it's funny because the other time that when she was here, I was like, I have a lot of crystals, Mom. I just put them away when you're here. And she was like, thank you. Thank you. Taya's in the broom closet. I'm in the broom closet. I'm in the crystal closet. I'm in the crystal closet, guys. I'm crystal closeted. I keep it on the DL, crystal-wise. I have a list of stream topics, and first was whimsy. The next ones, that was the one that I had the most written out, and then the next ones that I have on the list are eyes, space farts, my new mug, and music video. Where did my mug go? I brought it to the kitchen. New mug will not be able to share. It's like a giant Miffy mug. Taya's in the broom closet. That's what it's called when a witch isn't out to their family. Oh, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Got it. Well, I technically am... I was open with her about it, but I put it away for her sake. I wonder if... Now, this might turn some more people off. But the way that I'm respectful of my mom's religion when she comes over... Coco! We don't tend to get that same treatment. It's not like people are putting their crucifixes away when you go over. That'd be something! But I guess that's like 95% of the Christian religion is just telling other people about it. Rough. That's a rough one. Ay, 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 ay. Space farts. Guys, have you been following Artemis? I've been loosely following Artemis. And I heard this thing that's because the air can't be recycled out of the spacecraft that people gotta fart. You know what? People be farting in the spacecraft and then the air just recirculates around, so it's gonna smell like trash. Imagine condensed space. Somebody farts, I would want to punch somebody in the throat. I just watched your last Saturday's VOD and I laughed out loud at your RIP Jesus bit. I'm so glad Tisbean. That, honestly, it still kills me. It still kills me. I watched the launch and landing, but that's it. I was up at 1 p.m. for their splashdown earlier. 1 a.m. 1 p.m. Nana! The only religious item I have in my house is this random picture of Jesus left over from my grandma used to live here. Gross. I watched the splashdown yesterday. The wonders of space farts, huh? Yeah. Anyways. So farts just accumulate in there. I'm sure they were gasping. They were ready for that fresh earth air. I can't imagine being trapped with somebody and just being like, thanks. I only watched a couple of things. I watched them completely ghost out Trump, which was literally chef's kiss. What? Chef's kiss? Chef's kiss. Hello? Which was literally chef's kiss. Okay. I'm not able to form words, apparently. Gasping for air. Nice. I love that for them. Anyways, yeah, so they ghosted out when he was talking to them and then they just didn't answer and it was really funny. I didn't hear a lot about it, but I did hear about that astronaut naming a crater after his late wife and the Trump thing. Oh, I didn't see the crater thing. Aww. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat, space things. Oh, it's Blair! I love Blair. She's so cute. The squirrelies are so cute. I just want to look at her. She's so baby. I had her for a long time on Glenny. Was she in the final dream address? I think she was. Yeah. Ghosting Trump. It was so funny. And then their little comm check. So funny. Hey, Elfo! How are you doing? Underrated cutie. Blair is by far my favorite snooty. I don't know if I have a favorite snooty specifically. I don't think I've thought about it like that. But that is actually a funny way to categorize it. A fun way to categorize it. Like, who's your favorite of each personality? I'm really loving Gigi lately on Bilk Place. She's so freaking cute. And the reason why we're not on Bilk Place properly, we're hunting so we don't see the island, is that I've done some more things on it and then I want to share them with you. Namely, custom designs. The members saw a little sneak peek of it on Wednesday, but I've done more. I've done more. I'm in Denmark. The by Greenland is pretty close to home. Oh no. How are you doing today, Alpha? Welcome in. Oh, it's Biscuit. Oh my god, a dog. A dog on ticket 16. Am I moving like a snail through mud? Yes. I never knew that checkered do-rag exists in the color yellow, in that yellow color. I love it. It's so cute. My muffin boy. I love that. I love that short form. That's a beautiful short form. That is Chespris. My god, do you guys remember? Do you guys remember the inside joke with my sister that I used to joke about over here? Which is one time Jess was trying to say chef's kiss, and by accident she said French kiss, and I was dying laughing. That's really French kiss. Ew! But that short form of motherfucking is hilarious. I'm all right. Now 36 weeks pregnant and definitely getting harder physically now. I am sure I can only imagine. You're counting down the days. Aw. I'm so excited for you, Elfo. I'm so excited to see more designs. Mabel hasn't opened the shop on my island, so I started making a couple of designs through templates I found on Pinterest. That's so nice. I guess it works for when you really love something. I know, you really gotta love it. Tammy, that is French kiss. For some reason, it goes from being this to like, it's just, that's a lot. By the way, that's how, what was it? Literally, I don't remember what I was saying. That's how I French kiss. It's crazy limbo time where there's just a huge change coming, and right now we're just kind of waiting. The baby's still cooking. A petition for a French kiss emote. Just a tongue popping out of it. Ew! Disgusting. Everybody leaves a chat. Abandon, unsubscribe, unlike, dislike. I'm getting the hell out of here. Yes, yes, that's the one. Julia, you nailed it. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what we're talking about. I know, I can't believe that much time has passed too. Yes, Eddie, exactly. Oh, Tammy adjacent colors. It's Willow. So cute. It can be in the next like 4 to 5 weeks. You're almost at the finish line. You've got this. It's not even an hour into stream and I've gone through my topics, but these are just the things that I knew that I wanted to talk to you about. What else is on the dome for today? What are your hyperfixations right now? Definitely on my reading stuff. I'm actually back to that. I'm so excited because I'll be like in time for the new books. Like I'm planning to, once I finish Crescent City, go in and read ACOTAR and then I'll be like fresh on it. Calling it the finish line is kind of strange considering the stress that comes with a newborn. I know, right? Isn't it that weird? It's so funny. It's gone by fast. Harvesting tons of magazine for collages. Animal Crossing! I love that. Mine is flattening cardigan and rebuilding her. Hyper fixated on Stardew. It's crazy. I'm so excited for you, Wendy. It's gruff. That's like when Laura Megan got really into Stardew, and then every stream she was like, Stardew Valley is my life. Like, I love it so much. It's very much like that. I mean, when I got into Stardew at first too, it was like, it becomes such a deep dive. I love it too. We're definitely going to be playing Stardew again on Wednesday for member stream. It's going to be a Stardew stream. Back on sewing. Oh my god, I need a sewing fixation. I need it. I actually started repairing a pair of jeans that I have, but then I realized those jeans don't fit me. So why am I spending all this time repairing them? So I just kind of set them to the side. I'm like, hey, if they fit me in the future at some point, then I will repair them. Back on my ACNH hyperfixation. Also taking breaks to work on my friend's birthday gift, but finally working on my Pirate Kid Core. Pirate Kid Core is fantastic. I love that. I finished a rewatch of Euphoria via YouTube reaction channel. Ooh! I'm so excited to watch the chaos of season 3 that starts tomorrow. I'm hoping the quality is more on par with season 1. Thankfully, my hubby shares my farm, so my obsession doesn't cause a rift. You're like, we're both invested in this together. I was working on our farm. Thank you so much. Azalea. I want to get into beading, like beading patches or coin purses or keychains or something, but beads are so expensive. Oh, that's a cute one. I love those little like bag charms and that kind of thing. Coin purse, a beaded coin purse? That sounds freaking delightful. That sounds so delightful. Drawing, practicing with my colored pencils. Oh my god! Coloring books. I definitely want to color more of my coloring books. And actually, oh my god, I just realized that now that I have the ACOTAR audiobook, I have an ACOTAR coloring book. And so I could listen to the audiobook for ACOTAR and color in the coloring book at the same time. Oh my god, with a glass of Pinot Grigio? I'll be unstoppable. Nobody will be able to tell me anything. Hey Toffee, welcome in. And Jordan, also, hello, welcome in. I made a couple beaded lampshades and mini curtains, and who boy those prices add up quickly. Beaded lampshades? Oh wait, grass. I think I'm gonna make a Kid Core island, but I think I'm gonna do lighter, less in your face colors because I don't want to burn my eyes. Oh, I can see that. I love Jade Summers coloring books. Ooh, I gotta look that up. Gale! Okay, I need to look that up. Look that up. And also, did I look up that other song that Chip mentioned? Yes, I did. Okay, get a new tab open, and we want to look up Jade Summer coloring books. Okay. Oh, I think I have seen these ones. I've actually, you know what, seen people coloring in these coloring books, and I kind of like that they're like super bold. That's really fun. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta look that up more. Don't imagine anything amazing. I'm imagining, Julia, the most intricate, beautiful lampshade I've ever seen in my life. So, nice beads are so expensive, and for what? Standing person emoji. A lot of my beads were inherited, but wanting to make cuter keychains has crying at the cost difference. Oh no, I can only imagine. I hate you so much, Dan. I fear it may fall short of your expectations. Didn't know you could be more iconic than you already are, but here we are. I restarted my island. I'm so excited because I'm gonna get a capture card and whatnot. Ooh, exciting. We are hunting for the villagers in the description. We're hunting for Tex, and we're hunting for Frett. We're hunting for a little bit of a Frett Tex Mex mix. Oh, and I just realized that you didn't say I hate you so bad. You literally said you hate me so bad, Taya. I don't know what goes on in my brain when I start to read. When I start to read a thing, why did I turn judging into juggling? That's just me. That's just me straight up making shit up. I like how I read every chat, or I try to read every chat, but I'll just still misunderstand. Probably be better off just reading it in my head. but it'd be super quiet. I bet, Chip. I did some beading at an indigenous event, and I went to my town, and she showed us her work, and the beads are such nice quality. Oh my god, I can only imagine. Juggling is funnier. Oh, it's Nate. And it's also a bottle. If it's a recipe that I don't know, we're gonna find Frett or Tex. If it's a recipe that I do know, we're not gonna find them. And if it's a good recipe that I know, we're gonna find Frett. Okay, golden bathtub. I don't know it. Okay, we're gonna find Tex today. That's my prediction. The cards have told me. Oh, thank you, Douglas. I had the dumbest realization the other day when I visited the art section in my museum and realized that instead of 4, I am missing 5 pieces I don't yet have. The Mona Lisa could have easily got it. Oh no! I have an actual Switch now. I just used to have the Nintendo Switch Lite, still do, and I had to get new Joy-Cons because the left one didn't work right, but they should be here this week. Fun! As somebody with 3 Switches, it's too many. I can admit that. But I just had to have the Switch too. I didn't. I didn't actually have to have it, but in my mind, I had to have it. Makes such a difference. It's almost rude. Yeah, the quality of the beads. Yeah. The quality of the beads, I love beads too. They are expensive. Michael's is a freaking criminal. For the prices that they ask, I'm off again. I fear I've gone off. I fear I've lost the room. Oh, Mallory. Hey, Vanessa. I'm missing an embarrassing amount of art pieces because I keep assuming I already have them. You need to get the app so you can check off the pieces. It makes a huge difference. I have literally 1 piece left on Glenny Granola. I like literally get those names mixed up all the time. I don't know why. Probably because I've had it for a long time and I'm like, if I've had an island for a long time, it's gonna be Glenny. Also, it's the same layout right now, so that makes sense. Glenola. Glenola. Granny. Granny and Glenola. The app is a game changer, 100%. I got the app 1 week ago. Yeah. It makes a difference though. And even with the app, I got it messed up at some point. Oh my god, I'm actually like giddy with excitement for the moment that I get to start ACOTAR and just listen to it on audiobook and color my coloring book with a glass of wine. Ah! That was too loud. And I realized that was too loud, and that was pure excitement. I try to shop locally for beads, but sometimes I have to go to Michael's and it's robbery. That's what I was trying to say. I said they're criminals, but what I meant to say is it's robbery because that's very succinct and exactly the way that it should be said. I don't know if they really could have made him look more terrifying. It just looks like his eyes are sunken into his head. Let's get to 30 likes. Yeah, give this stream a like. Michael's is outrageous. It's absolutely insane. Like when I went during Christmas time, he looks like he has a goatee. That's also true. When I went around Christmas time, I wanted to get like branches of stuff. She said the name. I wanted to get like little branches of like decorative things to make vases out of. And I told this story back then, but I went to Michael's and I like brought them to the front because I didn't even look at the prices because I was like, how expensive can a little decorative branch be? Am I right? Wrong. I got to the cash and I was like, pata pata. No. I just threw them down right there and left. And I walked out. And then I walked across the plaza to the dollar store. And I got the same shit for nothing. I don't have the patience to learn how to bead. But I will pay native bead artists for their gorgeous work whenever I'm able to support them. I love that. Yes. 100%. I buy in bulk / job lots on eBay. Ooh. I miss when chat had our normal usernames. I miss that too. It's so annoying. Dollarama for the win. It's Carlos, got it. I wanted to call him Curly, and then I wanted to call him Carlos. We're on Bilk Place. We are on Bilk Place. Hello, Tori. Welcome. There's a Canadian-based Indigenous craft supply store, mostly for traditional crafts. I still have yet to buy from them because I keep being poor. What's the name of the store, if you don't mind sharing? If it's local to you, don't worry about it. But yeah, is it an online shop? I'd love to know. Drop the link. I told myself I'm no longer allowed to go to craft store because I have so many crafts at home in my craft room. They're screaming at me when I walk in there. Yeah, same. Honestly, when I moved to this place, it was kind of embarrassing the amount of boxes that were listed as craft. I was like, this is a problem. 4 Generations Creations. I love that name. Ooh! Indigenous, 100% Indigenous owned and operated. Ooh, this is so cute! Okay. Whoa, there's a lot here. Beading supplies. Oh my god! What about other beads? Show me the beads. This is cool. That's freaking cool. Elfo and Elfo. The story of Elfo and the yellow dog. Once upon a time, Elfo had a yellow dog. Thank you so much, Elfo. Can we get some hype for Elfo? If you want to really hype up Elfo, give that stream a like, baby. Oh, by the way, I had the interview at the old job of mine and it went well. My old manager is now the manager of the CX department. And when she is at customer experience, and when she sent me the assignment, she said it was good to see my name again. Oh my god, that's so exciting! Oh my god, that's really cool. Anytime that you like vibe with the interviewer, whether you knew them beforehand or not, that's always such a good sign. Because they're going to be like vying for you on the back end. I wanted to make a back end joke, but it didn't come fast enough. That's what she said! I hope this is the start of things looking up for you, Mandy. Yeah! On the upswing, let's freaking go. Yeller dog. It's Snake. I actually like Snake. I think he's really cute. You need the oxytocin, so this hype is for that. Let's all give Elfo a massive hit of all the good stuff by just liking the stream. Yeah, pump the jam, pump it up. It was a fun job. I only left because I needed full-time hours and they couldn't provide that. But right now, I just need anything. I totally hear you on that. The time is ticking for me too over here. Either I gotta make it or break it. Who knows what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get back on my shit. You know, I'm feeling mentally like I have not felt in a while, and that's all I can really... That was really the priority for me. in the last half a year to a year was just like trying to feel like poo-poo all the time. Hey, do you not feel like caca doo-doo today? We're in a good place. That was my main goal. I'm finally realizing that goal. Now I want to do beading. Now that I've got this site open with beads all over, I'm like, nothing has interested me more. Fauna! I'm in the good place again. Here she is again, using the like goal as to support her viewers that gains nothing from likes. Hey, you actually do gain something from liking the stream, because the more people like the stream, the more people are showed the stream, and aka the more friends that we get in the chat. So don't be so quick to say you don't benefit from it. Did I get locked in on something that has nothing to do with the stream? Yes, I did. I was thinking, I wonder if I could make that sound that glass makes on this glass. And the answer is no. Friend baiting. Exactly. Same here. I've been focusing on my mental health and burnout recovery, so honestly, something part-time like this is the best for the time being. Totally get that. Amazing display. Exactly. That's why I'm always begging for likes over here. Lamac. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Guys, I wanna buy beads on this website. It looks so cute. The beads are so satisfying. It's like slime. This is not like slime, but these pictures of beads on this website remind me of those slime videos that are just like edge to edge, top to bottom slime, and then they put the scoop through them. I just want to see somebody like lift up a scoop of these beads and then drop it back in. I just want to see bead ASMR. You know, I just want to see somebody shove their hand into a vat of beads. That's what it's giving right now. There are, oh my god, these are gorgeous. Some of these bead colors are really giving everything to me. Holy. I'm in trouble with this website now. There's so many gorgeous ones. I know. I don't know if it's the 8 hours of sleep or the 3 coffees, but that glass presentation was so meat-coated. There was no villager here. I don't know if you guys can spot the villager, but I just see some green eyes walking around. That's my favorite candy ASMR, when they scoop it up and drop it in the buckets. Ooh. I love that. What did I just want to do? Oh yeah. I'm about to get real distracted, guys. And look, don't you love it when you take off headphones and then you get this? Hey, this is how I can tell that my hair is growing back. Because look at all these baby hairs doing their thing, okay? Look at this halo of hairs that just wants to go, ah! Okay, I'll be right back. This is very important. This needs to happen. And I also offer up to you, Katie, hello. I glitched out trying to remember if Katie was your name earlier, and I don't know why it gave me such a, like, you know, is the word real or not thing. Those baby hairs look like whiskers. They're my little whiskers. Hello? Guys, this is important. I heard about that. I'm so sorry. I had a glitch. Okay? Look at how giant this mug is. Do I need a mug this big? No. But this is the kind of mug that I'm on. It's freaking adorable. I had a coffee in it earlier. If you see coffee inside of it, yes. It's freaking cute. Chef's piss for sure. Chef's piss for sure. And here's the other thing that I need to show you guys, okay? Hello? Guys, I have to do this. It will happen. I know this is Crystal, okay? Don't fucking play with me, mug. Shut up, shut up, shut up! It's not gonna happen, and I'm really sad because I do it all the time. I'm sticking my fingers in it. Guys, that sounded so much better in my head. Do I rebuke this in the name of Jesus? Damn it! It's not working! Kick note! Oh. Damn it! Somebody's honking their horn outside. Somebody's really going off outside. 1 second, okay? I will be right back. You don't even know. Shut up. Hey. Totally heard it for sure. Let's just pretend, guys. Honking, like, very loud. Came back in for the mug, the chaos. Not the worst I've seen. Okay? I put a little bit of wine in the bottom of this glass. I know this is clear crystal! This is, I need to do this. I need to do this. I don't care. I need this. Something's happening. It's sad, but it's something. It's not happening. That was underwhelming. Please, I need this. Okay, you know what? We're done. We're done with it. Sounded like another car backing up. It's like a toddler. It's like a toddler showing off skills with their patient. Mom, look at this. Look at what look at this. Look at this. No, let's just watch. Look at this. You're like, I get it. I'm kind of over it, actually. Watch this. Look at this. Guys, look at this. Side note, I just got a little bit of a sip of wine. So we're just adding that into the mix too. No, I can do this, I swear. Okay, and also I'm getting warm, so we're gonna open the vents. I'm gonna gonna cannonball. Look, I'm gonna cannonball. She's really good. Show them your little trick. She's really good. Ouch. Mood board. Mom, 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 look at me, mom. Mom, 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 look at this. Mom, 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 mom. No, wait, I swear. I'll get another glass. Okay, I'll get a different glass. Okay, I'll get a different glass. Ugh, the vents are opened. I need that. It's too warm in here. And why am I always wearing a sweater when I know it's fully too warm in here? And I heat up when I stream. I heat up when I stream, okay? I'm gonna need to buy beads that glow in the dark, okay? I'm gonna need to buy glow-in-the-dark beads and metallic beads. What am I making with metallic and gold beads? I don't know. Glow-in-the-dark. Lionel! Actually, yeah, Lionel. I always get the names Lionel and Leopold mixed up because they're both got green. So guys, do I chop my hair before giving birth or do I need it longer to be able to pull it into a bun? Oh, these are the questions. As somebody who is not a mother, I don't know. I feel like getting a haircut might be more challenging after you get you have a baby. I vote bun too, because yeah, I vote bun. I just watched Camp Rock video the other day and I need to use it as a reference after writing DJ. Ooh. Hey, Francis Crossing, welcome in. Lionel is a toilet king with the white mane. That's the way I remember. Yes, and Leopold, what I remember is like, Leopold is like the glasses for some reason. That's the way that I remember it. Just keep it out of your face and away from kiddos' hands. Bun does sound easy. I would say if you're planning to go short hair anyways, do it before, but I don't think it's going to be cooler for the actual like moment of birth. I feel like bun will be more like truly out of your way. But I've been going long hair bun recently. Monty! I used to say this to myself all the time. I don't know if anybody else is with me, but the second that my hair would get long and I just put it up into a bun all the time, if there's a moment when I'm just putting my hair up all the time, I'm like, well, I may as well cut it off because I'm putting it up all the time. Wrong. Because putting it up is an option when you have long hair. It's not an option when you have short hair. So if you like having your hair down all the time, then I don't know, you have to, anyways, you know what I mean? Like, I always think that I'm like, well, I'm putting it up anyways, I may as well chop off my hair, but that's not the same thing. I've chopped off a good part of my hair recently, but it's growing back and I liked it short being long bob. Okay. See, no, what I think is whenever I have hair, long hair, I always have it up. Exactly, Taya. I know, it's like, I fight with this in my mind, because I'm like, right now, I always have it up. And even now, this hair, like, hanging over the side of I'm touching it all the time, because I'm like, get off my neck. But I want to have it down for stream right now. So, like, half up, half down is always my compromise. My mom got a haircut today, and I legitimately see no difference. Then it's short and it's annoying and I'm like, oh. Yeah, there's always like this battle inside of me, and recently I've been like, you know what, long hair, I like having it when I like having it, and then when I don't feel like having it anymore, I put it up. Also, the bangs thing kind of makes a difference too, because then I feel like at least I have some short hair when I want it. Oh, it's Lily! She's so baby cute. I'm surprised. I think that's like one of the first frogs we've gotten. Oh, we got Ribbot earlier. I've always had long hair. I considered chopping it, but hairstylists keep convincing me that a bob length is more maintenance. I don't know if that's true or not, though. I've never gone that short. I almost asked her if her appointment was canceled. My hair is usually in a clip when I'm at home, but I also like the founding father low pony. I can't do a low pony. I always find it like irritates me. But guy low pony, that's different actually. I'm just thinking about that. Guy low pony, kind of giving hot. But girl low pony, I get irritated. I don't know why. Other people, I love a low pony. Every once in a while I see a girl with a low pony and I'm like, that looks freaking beautiful. But for some reason for me, I'm like, get it the hell away from my body. I would get looks if I had a high pony as a dude. Sometimes guys do undercut. Doo-doo? Doo-doo. Long, like high pony undercut. That's a vibe too. It's a different vibe though. When I do short bob-ish, I keep it long enough to still do founding father low pony. Founding father low pony. That's awesome. That's awesome. I need this hair to like stop falling back onto my neck. It's driving me crazy. The more we talk about hair, the more I'm like, half man bun undercut is a vibe, but I have long, fluffy, really not. You didn't say fluffy at all, but I have fully long hair. This conversation is making me want to buzz my hair off again. Unfortunately, the one thing that I hold so deeply to me due to cultural practices is that I genuinely feel off when I have hair shorter than mid-back length. Yeah. The girlina urge to chop your hair off. The blob bun is the best hair, birth hair. I give in and I shave part of my head every summer. I've been struggling with it. Apollo! I like having short hair because my head feels very light and it feels very airy and fun, but I like having long hair because you can do more with it. Like you can do like fun braids or like a full bun. Like you can do a full bun on the top of your hair, which is kind of nice. And this is the longest I've had my hair in years. And I've actually been vibing with it a lot because now it's more properly like below shoulder length. Getting my hair chopped to my shoulders soon. I feel so free again after getting a haircut. My hair looks fluffier now. I had an undercut for forever, but I have always wanted the long hair beard combo. Yes. I feel like with my curly hair, short hair is the easiest and when it looks the best. Yes. That's what when I used to keep my hair super curly, I did like it shorter because also the shorter you get it, the more curl I find. Yeah, let's be honest. Who gives birth with their hair down? Oh, so overstimulating. I like the baby bangs on you, Taya. I know. Do you know what it is? I have to get into cutting them again for myself if I want them. But right now I've been pushing my bangs back all the time and I've kind of been liking that. I don't know what it is. I've been like, and my hair's been growing back. And I find whenever I wear my bangs out, it's because my hair is thinning a little bit because I'm going bald. I love you, don't go bald. I'm going bald. But there's baby hairs. There are baby hairs starting. I think it's just like the capital D depression got me. The sparkle emojis capital D depression got my ass and my hair stopped growing and started falling out. Penelope! Length adds weight, which stretches the curls out. That makes sense. My husband has long curly hair and a beard too, kind of like Viking style. Sparkle emojis. Sparkle emojis, capital D depression. Capital D bipolar depression. I really want these beads now, and have I ever thought about beading in my life? Do I need to buy some beads and then donate them? Just for the hell of it? I just want to stick my hand into them. I just want to stick my hand into a freaking vat. Oh my days. Oh my freaking lord. Guys, I have to show you these beads. I just have to simply show you these beads. It's not even okay. Are you kidding me? Look at this. What color is this? Red gold luster? Shut up. Look at this. I want to live in this. I want to just jump into a pool full of these. Donate them to your not local indigenous viewer, me. I know, I'm like, Chip, do I just want to buy them so that I can shove my nasty, not nasty, I'll wash my hands. So I can shove my hand into it and just go like this and just squeeze them. And then be like, Chip, do you want my used beads? I did, in fact, shove my hands into them. Just buy them so that I can have them for a couple days and just... and then give them to you. Would you take some gently used beads? Reminds me of my times in the glitter mines. Had to fix the bead aisles a lot. Glitter Mines craft store. Got it. Put it together. Greased up beans. No, we're not saying this on a stream. I just realized what I'm saying. I'm used to beads that have lived in a smoker's house. I don't care about germs. Oh yeah, I remember your story. Jess and I still sometimes mention that. You being like, I don't know what that was, like you growing up in a smoker's house and being like a kid that just smelled like you smoked a billion packs a day. I can't remember what that was. You told a funny story. I can't remember exactly, but Jess brings it up sometimes. Very funny. During the holidays working there, I literally had glitter in my shoes after work. That's like... Because when I worked at a deli, this is not similar at all, but this is what it reminded me of. I worked in a deli for a long time. Worst job that I've had ever. Don't work in a deli. Working in a deli is absolute garbage. But I had to use the pressure washer on my shoes after work because there'd be little bits of meat stuck all in the treads of my shoes. And you have to have a good tread on your shoes because that meat was slippery. Gruff again. Talk about wanting to go vegan. Midnight ballerinas have the same issue. Yeah, meat shoes, glitter shoes. You know what? I'll take glitter shoes over meat shoes. But I did have to use a pressure washer on them every single day before going home. Walking home in my meat shoes, smelling disgusting. You know what the worst part about working in a deli is that it's cold. It's real cold back there. That's vile. It's very vile. Imagine when you go to a deli and you're ordering 100 grams of smoked turkey. That's going to be all up in that person's shoes later. My English teacher in the 11th grade asked if I smoked. That was it. Because my essay reeked of cigarette smoke, and that's on my stepdad being a smoker and my closet being over his room. Oh no! That was it. That was your teacher thinking that you smoked. That's crazy. I also had to take 3 showers to get glitter out of my hairline. Now that's crazy. Nothing like grime on kitchen shoes. Oh, I bet. I had to have like the most crazy tread shoes. Also ones that were warm, because yeah, you're basically working in a fridge. Imagine having your period and you have to go to work in a fridge. Sandwich meat shoes? Cigarette babies? Hey, Rinto the awesome tiger. I think I told you that deli story before. Probably, but I don't remember. I also found some nasty things at the grocery store. Oh my god, it's Drift, baby! Behind the SEO machines. I'm sure. Grocery stores don't get cleaned nearly enough. They all got rats. They all got rats and mice and birds. All the animals find their way into the grocery store. My brother worked at a pizza place and it just reeked of pizza dough and beer. There is no villager. Oh yeah, there is no villager because camel print, we make this joke all the time. I wanna get red gold luster beads from 4 Generations Creations. All the glow-in-the-dark beads are so beautiful. Me just getting completely sidelined looking at beads. Ugh. Bead a raspberry? Oh my god. These are freaking beautiful. I had to clean up a whole gallon of milk. Oh no. Milk is a terrible. Milk is a terrible. Wine bottles too. Guess what I have right now? Beads. Well, send them over so I can stick my hands in them. Just want to like squish them. Like, are they squishy? Probably not. But I just want to like squish them against each other. It's Tiansheng. I would cry so hard if I spilled a gallon of milk, especially still in the store. Imagine this. Bagged milk. The milk spills inside of the bag that the bagged milk is in, and you don't realize it until you get home. That's not fun. I am glad my parents trusted me, because number of times I came home as a teen absolutely reeking of beer from it being thrown in a mosh pit were uncountable. How much are 30 grams of bead? Like one of those small tubes. Let me see. This is 25-gram bag. I don't know how much is in a 25-gram bag. That's how they're measuring it on this site. And it's $6.50, it says, for, but actually I can see how that adds up now because that's not a lot of beads. And you had to buy a lot of packs to shove your hands in them. Customers are usually very nice about it, but it's such a pain. I have a tube that I spent $5 on. The worst thing I've ever had to clean up at work was broken nail polish. Even with acetone, it makes a giant mess. Oh yeah. Jess has a story of spilling red nail polish in her bathroom at one place, and it went down all along the wall beside the toilet and just red, and it just looked awful. Hunter and I are heading out to finish my mom's paperwork. Sounds good. I hope it all goes well, Katie. Have a good rest of your day. Paperwork sucks. And also that kind of paperwork. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. Quinn! Yeah, what is the worst thing that I had to clean up that I spilled? Oh god, when we lived at our first house in Woodstock, Ontario, we lived there for like 4 years, and we wanted to like, it was an old house. It was like a house that was in the 1950s, built in the 1950s. So it had a chimney stack. Like, it was such a small house. It was like a 800 square foot house, and it had like a chimney stack that they would have used to heat the house back in the day, that like went up in the middle of the home, brick from basement to attic and out the top of the house, a functional fireplace that they would have like had a fire down in the basement that they kept going to heat the whole house. So that stack that went from the basement to outside of the house, we took down that old, nasty, soot-filled stack, and it left a horrendous layer of old soot all over the basement. It was such a layer of soot, and it was impossible to clean. There's no way that we could literally clean every single bit of soot from the basement. And when we got Charlie, rest in peace, little baby, Patty, it's Patty. When we got him, he was a little kitten, and he could get into places that we could not get into. And he would literally go and crawl into like the most sooty little area of the basement that we're like, how did you get covered in soot? What little place did you possibly find to get covered in soot? Anyways, he was like gray, because he's an all white cat. He would be like gray, covered in soot. It was frustrating. That reminds me of having to walk past a freshly painted crosswalk. It was like the nail polish smell times 10. Even though it was outside, I held my breath. Oh my god. Oh yeah, hydration check. Let's also do that. Working retail clothing, there was plenty of disgusting things happening. People are vile. What they will leave for an hourly employee to clean up, like bloody underwear in our fitting room. Oh my god. That's... I would... yeah. Damn. Remember having a massive box of eggs at work and the bottom gave out? When someone tried to pick it up, there must have been over 100 broken eggs in the hallway to the kitchen that we had to clean up. Oh my god. That... oh my god. Eggs get sticky so fast. Like, people egg houses for a reason. Because they're nasty to clean up. I have a vial of beads and it's 23 grams. I paid $6.50 for the bag of beads and I lost my scale. So I can't tell you the weight. So has this been informative? No. Literal biohazard. No, eggs are such a pain to clean up. So disgusting. That sounds awful. I worked in a clothing store and it got wild in the dressing room. Sometimes people are so gross. Oh my god, look at Spork all the way back there. All the way back in the distance. Living his best life. I was a cashier at work and had a few young trainees that kept throwing eggs. Stop. Hey, Laura Megan, welcome in. We were talking about, because now Wendy is obsessed with Stardew, and I was reminiscing that it really reminds me of when you got really obsessed with Stardew, and it's like so cute. I love it. I love a budding Stardew obsession. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful time in every gamer's life. The moment that they decide to be fully immersed in the Stardew Valley universe. And I am so excited to get back into the Massiverse. And I'm gonna keep on bringing it up. Reading is a delight. I can't believe I finished a book. It's literally incredible. I've already played 3 to 4 hours today. Let's go. It's a cozy Saturday. My god, those were good days. Now I'm getting back to my AC&H grind. Reminds me of that I followed a Junimo with a star design to make it. Aww. I'll be playing Stardew nonstop if I weren't recording it. It keeps me from losing track of time. Yeah, you have to be like, stop now, or else you're gonna end up with a ridiculous amount of footage. Dobie! I have really enjoyed playing Stardew every other week, just during member streams. And actually, you get done a lot more than you think you would. In just playing that much, I'm getting done a lot more than I thought that I would be able to get done in that game. We gotta switch sides of hair. I gotta really open up the vents, guys, because I'm struggling with the body temperature right now. Open up the vents. It's too warm in this apartment right now. Why am I wearing a sweater? What the heck is wrong with me? Why did I make this decision? Mood board. I'll be playing. Oh, I'm a terrible Stardew gamer. Still have many hours invested in it. I do need to change into a t-shirt. You know what? I took all the time to go and get a glass. Take the time to go to get a different t-shirt. Look at my whiskers. Look at all these whiskers. Guys, you guys already know. I just realized how long the island tune is. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, Mandy! I actually started playing BG3, decided to make my D&D character, and made her guardian be the friend slash lover I wrote for her. I've been having fun and I got further than I ever have. That's so exciting! Thank you, Lord Vegan. I know, it has gotten so long. That's what happens when you don't cut your hair every month, which I used to do. And thank you. Is your comment pinned on the bottom for you again? It is. That's why I keep saying mood board, because it's literally pinned to the bottom. So every time I look up, it's like, I'm reading the chat, but then I go to read the next one and it just says mood board every single time. That's so fun. I know, I haven't played in like a couple weeks now, BG3. But I'm getting into chapter 2 now, so it's gonna change again. Tasha! I freaking love Tasha. She's so freaking cute. Okay, note, I don't jive with most combat video game RPGs like that with turn-based combat, but I like the story option, so it's not too bad. Ooh, yeah, the story option is cool. I think if I were to play it again, I would do story mode, but I like some spicy combat too. It's kind of fun. I don't mind being like, I failed at this section 7 times. I think that happens when I first joined. If you click the chat box, it goes to the top. Really? No. For me, it didn't. The terrible part is I'm not a big story person either. There you go. I enjoy the combat. Have you played also, Julia? Your pin message did remind me to do a mood board for Cuttlefish, though. I just remembered something I need to show you. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't. Well, I can believe I didn't. Because I made a recording of this, but then I just realized that I feel like showing you anyways, and I don't have any patience, and it's like when I buy somebody a gift and I want to show them right away because I have no chill. Guys, you know how I haven't been able to decide what I've wanted to do for the next version of Granola. Okay, guys? And I got into Happy Island Designer, let me tell you. I got into Happy Island Designer, and I think I came up with a plan that blends literally one of my favorite themes. Say it with me now. Medieval. And can I get away from medieval? No. I also want to do something more elegant, but I was like, how do I make it different from everything that I've done? How do I make it interesting? And it came to me, walled city. A walled city. Guys, This is the next island that I have to make. I love medieval. It's my favorite theme in this game. I love the fairy tale aspect of it too. I love the whimsy. Vic, yes. This is new information. It's gonna be amazing. A walled city. If only we had trebuchets in game. I know. It's a crime. But I love this so much because you have a wall around it, and then on the outside I can make it foresty, dense, thick. I want to have a couple people that like live out on the outskirts, and then I want to have somebody up here who's like a mage, or like, honestly, it might be giving a little bit Crescent City because I'm just into Crescent City right now, hence the form of these bridges and stuff like that. But I also love in Crescent City, this is no spoilers, it will be a walkable wall. Yes, that is one of the main things that I want to do, is have this wall be walkable, hence these things going up to it. And what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yes, this is not a spoiler for Crescent City, but there is in Crescent City like an island of the dead. There's like an area where all the, you know, the souls go, and I kind of want to have a section of the island that's giving that. And so I was thinking this could be like where that is, over across this bridge, and then if you cross this bridge, I might even do this area, I might shove the whole thing over slightly, but I do like how centered this is. And this is exactly Granola's map, just like reimagined. I loved walking along the walls of Dubrovnik IRL. Oh my god, that's like a dream of mine. Yeah, there's the inclines. Who are these outs? Oh my gosh, Tipper. Tipper's like, if you're not come to see me, I'm gonna come to see you. She just like came right down and just walked right in front. With some gates. Yes, with some gates. As someone who lives near a museum based on armor and weapons, I approve. I'm excited for it. This is such a fun idea. Can't wait to build this island lore. Yes. So a walled city that also has, actually I wanted to mention this part here I'm very excited about, because this is the castle and it's up on the highest point, and it'll be me and a villager into this giant castle area. And I have like this little balcony here, which is like where the royalty can make announcements, which I was very excited for as well. And then this will be like the area where you can look out towards that whole build. But you probably won't be able to see the whole build, but because it's giant, but still. I want a crowded, dense city down here, and then I want more royal, regal, elegant core top. This is Granola 4.0. A mix between Fable and Alexandria with a little bit more elegant twist. And I think this will bring me some serotonin joy. Tipper really said, I don't care if you don't want to come to me, but I'm gonna make sure you know who I am. I've been thinking about doing a medieval island because I had fun decorating on the RPG challenge I did. So I think I'd enjoy it without the rules. Yes, Tipper's like, hello, I want to go with you. Onigiri watching Taya plan her billionth island since Onigiri's conception. No, like this one is definitely going to be a longer ways off, but I just felt like opening up the island designer and going ham on it. But Onigiri will definitely be the next one that I work on. I made something like that for a series on creative mode in Minecraft while listening to the series. Highly recommend doing fun builds from books. Yes! It's always good to grasp an inspiration when it strikes. I know, because I just finished reading Crescent City and I was like, oh, and then I looked at the map for Crescent City and I was like, it's a walled city. They don't talk about it a lot, but it's a walled city. I forgot Onigiri existed. That is totally understandable. Lily again. I never thought I'd say that. There are sirens going off in the distance. We're getting a frog that I don't need. Laura Megan, no. Hubby says it's sleepy time, so I have to go, but I'm glad I could catch the stream again today. Thank you so much for being here, Heart. Have a good rest of your night. Onigiri is a summer girly, so it's fine. That is funny. Couldn't be me. Every time I'm eating one, I'm reminded of this island. Give that stream a like. And also drink some water. I need to drink actual water and not sparkling water, but sparkling water is so delicious. And do I worry about my teeth enamel just crumbling away? Yes, of course I do. And hydrate too. Hydration mood board! And it stresses your leggies if you can. Stretch your leggies. My leggies. Oh my god, it's our pointer! Sid. Unshrimp yourself. I dropped my muffins as I sat down. Your muffin! No, I hate that. I spilled a Diet Coke all over my table today, or the other day, and it sucked. Also, I bring stuff out to my balcony all the time, and one of these days I'm gonna knock over a perfectly good mug and smash it all over the floor because I'm too reckless when I'm sitting down. I hope the muffin survived the fall and is still edible. Also, what kind of muffin is this? Also, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I can't remember who said that on the member stream, talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I definitely made one today, and it was delicious. 3-second rule. I'm pretty sure it'd be fine. Thankfully, it's pretty durable. Landed on some paper. It's banana nut. Oh, that, honestly, I haven't had a banana nut muffin in forever, and they are very, 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 very good. I do love a banana nut. Oh my god. Delightful. It's good to be reminded of a... It's just good to be reminded of a muffin that I forgot about. Banana nut was like the girl in high school. My name here. Thank you for subscribing. I once broke a whole bag of rice and the grains fell into the tiles. Oh my god. It's Elise! Elise. I love you. I-L-Y-S. Elise! Your pet shrimp is welcome here. No shrimps. Only ones allowed to shrimp are my pet shrimps. Do you have pet shrimps? I have multiple shrimp colonies along with other fish. I feel like I knew this about you. And for some reason, when I picture you in my mind's eye, and yes, I picture each one of you in my mind's eye, I'm a visual person, okay? Okay, there's nothing I can do about that. All right. I do picture you surrounded by fish tanks, and that might be... I might have just put that in there as I knew that about you, but I had forgotten about why you were surrounded by fish tanks, and now I understand. I'm reminded. I want to know how I'm pictured. I can't describe it. I'm a visual person. Can I describe it? I don't want to dox your age, but I picture you as a young guy. That's pretty much it. Theater kid. It's giving theater kid. No, not you, King Note. Eddie. And now, of course, I know you have blue hair, so that's added into the picture. I hope I'm a turtle in your mind. You are kind of, actually, I don't have like a stable picture of you, Chip, in my mind. You're rather orb-like. Looks like there's no villager here! You don't even, I don't even know the number, but I'm like, yeah. Just picture you as a young guy. I hope that you think about me when you just see pink. Aww. Yes. I also just picture like nice nails. And like, because you have this like little filter on your face, I kind of picture you as just being like cute little... I'm a bubble. Even better. Chip is an orb. I'm jealous. I hope I'm an orb too. You're more of a pigeon-shaped orb. Chorb. What's your favorite type of villager? I never can figure that quite out, but I feel like it has to be frog now. I hate to be on that, but I love to be on that because they're just so dang cute. And I think like hit for hit, it's gonna be frogs as like a majority of my top tier, but also squirrels are high up there, and also ostriches are high up there. Wait, I love that for me. I love pigeons. Also, hello? Kaylee is kind of like a pigeon in my mind as well. So the two Leahs are pigeons in your mind. Leah, Cozy Crossing, it's just like a vibe, guys. Like, why are you getting on me? I don't want to have to explain everything. Deli, we form a flock. Did I say Leah? No, I meant Julia. I never know what I say anymore. I'm getting stressed. I'm getting stressed. Leah is a baker pigeon. Yes, baker. I just like have, I think what it is I picture you as a person for the most part, and then I just have like the things that you're interested in kind of hovering around you, like your backdrop. It's more of a backdrop that I picture behind you. Like, do I picture you as like your hair color? Probably hair color. That kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? You're making me nervous. An author or comedian pigeon. I mean, I've lost count of how many times you've mixed up Leah and Julia. Your associations, yes. Like Mandy, of course, because your picture there has green hair, but you've also shared more pictures of yourself, so I have more of like a, I just picture you the way that you are, but I also picture like a bunch of craft stuff going on as well, and immediately Cancer. I also remember that. Also, when I think about Chip, I also remember Cancer. When I think about Sophie, I also remember that. Astrology? Hello? Astrology is also in there. What's your sign, Julia? Inquiring minds and all that. I did want to be a writer when I was younger. Mood board. I picture you all as mood boards. I'm sure you have a clear picture of this tiki girl. 100%. Scorpio sun, Taurus moon. Okay. Leah and Julia are modern day Chip and Mo. Formerly Beep and Onion. It makes more sense. It does. Exactly. Literally getting confused all the time. Oh. My Pisces brain is picking up what you're putting down. Oh my golly goodness gracious me, oh my. I just saw the ticket count and I've done 48 tickets in almost 2 hours. That is a shameful, I almost said body count. That is a shameful count on my, no, that's not shameful. It's just showing that I'm kind of, you know, chatting it up. I'm kind of chatting it up. I'm kind of doing a lot today. I'm kind of chatting it up. I'm doing a lot. Did you know that when I put tea into the top search bar on Google Chrome, the fourth result. First result is Walty Wartooth Twitch. Amazing. The fourth result is Mario Party 9 Toad voice sounds. And that was, in fact, what I was looking for. Okay? That's exactly, actually, what I was looking for. Oh. Exactly. Time to lock in. You keep stopping to daydream about sticking your hands into beads. Yeah? And? Am I giving Libra vibes? Actually, kind of. Hey, Jess! Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. And welcome to all the Goldie Branches that just got Goldie Branched. Lizzetti Spaghetti Vermicelli. Let's freaking go, Lizette. Bernal. Aunt Captain. I love that. Hugh. I'm just going to go for Hugh. Dion Gaming. Stoop Girl. I love that name. That's actually so cute. Jojo Grasshopper. Lauren Della. And Louis Wana. And DX Baron. DX Baron. IRL sister. Welcome into my sister. How are you doing today? How the Jays doing? Are they playing right now? My sister is obsessed with the Blue Jays. Blue Jays? The Blue Jays. My sister's obsessed with the Blue Jays. And also I'm kind of riding the hype wave as well of the Blue Jays. Watching the Jays eat shit. No! Are they playing the Twins again today? Phil. Terrible pitching. That stinks. That's super stinky. Anybody else into sports ball? For some reason, baseball I find to be delightful. I find it to be delightful. Yep. Tup yup. Tup yup! Toad is on board. I just liked the video. I just liked the... Hey guys, get into square brackets Mario Party 9 Toad voice sounds. Mood board! Honestly, about time. Hey, Camus! Welcome in. Guys, are we ever gonna find a villager? I'm betting money that the last membership either went to a German or a soccer fan, maybe both, because Bayern is Bavaria. Oh, look at that. The only sport I like watching on TV is basketball, and I'd go to an actual You'd like to go to an actual baseball game, though. I'd go to an actual baseball game. Hello? Get ready with me to make a Toad mood board. Don't tempt me with a good time. Making a mood board for each of the Mario Party characters. I love making mood boards. They're honestly so fun. It's gonna be Samson. And it's actually gonna be Samson. Toad Island. I'm not into sports, but as a teacher, I will go and support some of my students during their games. Oh, that's nice. Toad mood board? Yes, please. It could have a little toadette in there, too. Soccer is my fave, but I do enjoy the Mariners baseball game. Boo Jays. They're actually called Blue Jays, not Boo Jays. I don't know if you knew that, Wendy. But you said their name wrong, so I'm just correcting you on that. My hair gets all, like, intertwined with the cord. Sorry, Wendy. Let's go Mariners. Honestly, baseball is kind of fun. It's also fun to go and see live. It very much is. Not when they're beating my team. Well, they're doing horrible. You'd love to hear we have been playing like dog shit. Yeah, the Jays have been absolutely turfing it lately. Eating turf. And I don't mean that they're sliding into home base. I mean that they're eating turf. and getting out as well. But I do find it interesting to like watch, because it's fun to be able to watch the score and know everything that's going on just by like text on a screen. That's kind of fun. Every once in a while, I won't be watching it with Jess, but I'll have the game open on like beside me and I can kind of keep an eye on it without being super invested either. It's Jose. Mary, hello. Reminds me of the Texas Rangers got all the way to the World Series and then beefed it. Beefed is such a funny word. Jess uses that word when her dog farts all the time. When Pilot farts, she's like, he's beefing. And that's disgusting. It's kind of disgusting, but it's also kind of accurate. Thanks, Nightbot. I was on Top Chat. And that was actually Laura Megan. But also, good to know. I'm not interested in sport. I think the only one that I would watch would be dancing or ice skating. I love that. I like your shirt. Thank you. It's horses. And it also is like cut out of other shirts. It's like a combo shirt. Jace fought so hard in the World Series. That was intense. Intense go. I'm not a big fan of sports, but I do enjoy watching Wimbledon. The only sport I've ever cared about is figure skating, but I'm over that now too. Figure skating is really yesterday. Horse shirts are top tier. Honestly, I feel so much more comfortable. I don't know why I was like existing in that sweater being overheated, but I have worn this shirt a lot of days in this week. Get yourself a shirt that doesn't hug tight to your armpit. That's the key. That's the key to being able to wear the same shirt many days in a row. Because I can sweat up a storm in this thing. You're never gonna know. Meanwhile, me walking around, people dropping next to me because I stink so bad. It just smells like perfume. I mostly only watch sport games IRL. It's fun to be there in person, and the food is amazing. But the only sport I would go to is American football. I hate American football. I'm into way too many sports. Oh my god, it's Cookie, the baby. How was it a combo shirt? Did you make it? No, I got it at the One of a Kind fair in December. And I will stand up and show it to you when I'm flying over. Baggy shirts are key, 100%. My favorite girl, Cookie's so baby. I have a horse shirt that I made at the t-shirt gallery when I was in 3rd grade. I love that. No, I actually hate shirts that I can feel in my armpit. I need to have as little contact with my body as possible. Exactly. Let me show you this combo shirt and how it's a combo shirt. My hair looks all kinds of crazy. Please ignore the state of my hair. Oh my god! This is a combo shirt because it's like this. It has different shirts that have been put together into one shirt. So it's got the horses, and it's got this like Looney Tunes character part of the head of it. It's got this Rolling Stones thing, and then it has this other thing, and it has the stripes in the bottom. It actually was a dress when I bought it that went down to here, but I never wore it, so I just cut it. And it has, on the back, it has a little piece of a Canadian flag. And then it has another piece of, like, different color on the back. It's like a collage. I really love it. Can you please send Cookie my way? Would that I could, I would. I'll watch baseball and hockey. The sports I barely understand is hockey, lacrosse, and baseball. I can't be bothered to fully learn, but I can somewhat follow a conversation. Yes. I've been living in the jeans that I got at the show. That's cozy. I've been living in this shirt specifically, and a shirt that I got at the vintage show. Been just alternating. And these pants, you know, these track pants that I wear, like literally the second that they're clean, they're on my body. There's a small business I found on Instagram forever ago that makes clothing out of stitching together different colored bandanas. I want one so bad. That's cute. That's very cute. Guys, we gotta hydrate with actual water. Delightful. An absolute delight. When only water will do. When only water will do, only water will do. Maple, that sentence becomes less and less of words when you say it a million times. Only water will do. When only water will do. Only water will do. Make it a whole sentence. Make it one word. Water will do. Waterloo? When only Waterloo. Waterloo. Da, 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 da. Those sure are words. What would water would do? What would water do? Only waters. Oh my god, I definitely had a bracelet that was WWJD. I was all about that. And if you were on that vibe, I just yelled at the game and Pilot growled at me. Pilot hates it. Pilot hates sports. Do you ever think the thought is the thought you think? Do you ever think the thought is the thought you think? Do you ever think the thought is the thought you think? I have never thought of that before. And I'm really trying to think about it, and I literally can't. What would Julia do? Exactly. I had a CTR ring as a kid. Oh my goodness, what does that mean? CTR? Now I gotta look up what CTR is. CTR meaning. Click-through rate. Nope, that's not what I mean. Mormon. Choose the right is a motto reminder for children and members to make righteous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Literally, am I right, guys? That's for when someone's dying and you administer CDR. Honestly, Julia, I love you. You're hilarious. That got me. You got me. CGR? I thought it was CBD. What do you mean, CCTV? I'm not watching anything. I'm not watching anything on a closed circuit television. More like, what would juggling do, am I right? The funniest thing is my parents didn't care. I stopped going when I was like 11. It is funny, people whose parents are just like, that's what you do. You go to church, and it's like, sometimes you end up with a kid that's like, I don't care. Wow, the callback. It's been in my head. The fact that I confused judging for juggling is just gonna rattle around in there for a long time. It's funny because some parents will be like nonchalant about going to church, but then like their kids will become more religious because they think that that's what you should do because kids don't understand. Like, that's kind of the situation that I was in a little bit, because I don't think my mom really took it like, well, sometimes she took it more seriously and sometimes she didn't. But we definitely were more than just Easter and Christmas, that's for sure. Who's on this island? Pango. We only ever went to church when we stayed with my cousins because they went to church every weekend. My dad really didn't care. I stopped going when he did. I just remember when Taylor read the genie shirt as applesauce and it said applause. Yeah, we went to a vintage show with our friend Taylor, and she was like, why does this shirt say applesauce? And we looked over and it said applause. It was so funny. My parents dropped us off at Sunday school and then went home. That is crazy work. That is wild. What? They're like, we don't need to go, but you should probably go. So we'll just drop you. You need to learn this, but we're done. Church is for babies. Church is for little kids and babies. My papa is a Southern Baptist preacher. If that says anything, I'm not too religious anymore. That's totally fair. I went through my Baptist phase, that's for sure. Yikes. Pollywoggin also. Hello, and I'm sorry for that. Treating a church like a daycare is very wild. Oh my god. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I'm loving this chain necklace. Honestly, this was like my favorite purchase from when we went to the craft fair yesterday or 2 days ago. I love it. It's so comfortable. Well, I read applesauce in Jess's message with the same cadence as applesauce. Let me try that again. I read applause in Jess's message the same cadence as applesauce, and I couldn't comprehend what it meant. They were like, take our kids, God bless. Lowercase g, God bless. I've been baptized 3 times because I was still gay, so I didn't think it worked. Oh no! Oh no, that's the most Baptist thing I've ever heard. Oh no, not the rebaptizing. You misreading applause's applesauce is just, that's just French kiss. Pollywoggin, that is a sentence. It's Huck, little baby. Been baptized 3 times because I was still gay, so I didn't think it worked. Aww. I'm so sorry you went through that, though. Actually, I'm just realizing the trauma of that, and I'm so sorry you went through that. That's rough. I'm glad you're not a part of that anymore. It's like funny on the outside, but quite sad in a deeper way. Guys, the joy that I feel in just preemptively imagining myself reading ACOTAR via audiobook, drawing in my ACOTAR coloring book with a little glass of Pinot Gris, I'm very excited for that moment. And it's in my near future. I'm going to read the 2 next books of Crescent City, and then I'm going to get into my ACOTAR. I appreciate it. It is hilarious, though. I'm glad you can see the humor in it now. That's good. That's a sign of like healing through it. You're like, well, still gay, actually. Wait, this didn't work the way that I wanted it to. It's almost like it's just water. I do remember when I first started out, we were all given Bibles, and I think I threw mine out. Ariana, hello! I love that when you have a cozy little activity to look forward to. Oh my god, it's a new villager. It's Broccolo. How are you doing, Ariana? Welcome in. Back. Mom's taxes are done. Oh my god, phew. I need to do my taxes. I'm not excited, and I really need to do it. We have not found Tex or Frett yet. I know. My primary school was super religious, but it didn't really click with me until I was an adult. Oh no! I was talking about it with my mom recently. Lurkin making a villager list. Nice. We still need to do ours. I know. I still need to do mine, and I'm like, ugh. In some ways, I'm like, don't talk about it. If you don't talk about it, it's not real. But it's still real, whether you talk about it or not. So I really need to get it done. I'm British, and we called the songs during assembly Jesus bangers. Oh no. Oh my god, Bucket, that is horrendous. I was just like, yeah, every morning we recite the school prayer, and we sing hymns every other week. That's just school. That's crazy. I need to do mine too. I should get a refund though, so I have some motivation to do it. I know that's the only motivation is like, maybe I'll get money back. Oh my god. My school was very similar, Juliet. That's crazy. Hello? Oh my god, I know it's Rooney. Oh no, it's not Rooney. It's Naomi, but that's funny because I just saw her tail and I thought it was Rooney, but that's not a kangaroo tail, so that doesn't make any sense. Hello? As if I didn't have this in the spot. Get me over there! There's a bottle! I need to know this recipe. Blair, a timber door plate. Well, timber me door plates. I didn't realize how late it was. I know, right? I'm going through tickets so slowly! I'm going through tickets so slowly, it's like... But soon enough, we'll get maybe a little bit of a... And that might be a little bit better, but who knows? Maybe a new villager? Maybe not. Maybe a repeat villager. I'm starting to lose hope. Very fitting Toad sounds. Title of my next YouTube video, am I right? Julia went to a... I went to a... coffee primary school. Do 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 do. Church of England. Okay. Sorry, that was too loud. Church of England, aka Anglican Church, right? Because Anglican, that's what they call it in the rest of the world, but in England, in England, it's called the Church of England. But I went to the same thing growing up. My dog is staring under the bed, unsettling, giving him popcorn, though. I hate it when your pets are just like staring at something randomly and you're like, no, it's not haunted. Stop it. What do you see? What kind of otherworldly sense do you have? Pilot has done this, and so has Michael done this to Jess, and she's like, can you stop? They do it more often, but her place is definitely haunted. It's Flurry! That's interesting, Bucket. I wondered if the reason why my school isn't considered religious to me is because there was a local Catholic school for contrast. Ah, and they were more intense to me. I've only been into a Catholic school one time, and it was like I wasn't in school when I went there. It was like many years later. I went into one of my ex's, his old Catholic school, so you just happened to be by it, and it was creepy as hell. Sorry, no pun intended, but it was very creepy. There's just like statues of the Virgin Mary and Jesus everywhere and like posters of church things. And it was a lot. I was like, oh, dang, why didn't I? It's like, I thought that Catholic school would just be like, and they happen to be, everybody happens to be Catholic. But no, actually, a lot of people who go to Catholic school aren't even Catholic. They just have to do like religious stuff. Pets can also tell if the weather is going to change before we do. Fascinating. Yeah. It seems so churchy that mine just seemed to have a slightly religious flavor. I went to Catholic school for elementary school and it was really intense. Glad I got to go to a public school for high school. I think a lot of people too, if they're like new to Canada, think that their kids are going to get like a better education through a Catholic school for some reason. So a lot of like new to Canada people put their kids into Catholic school. And it's very random. It's like, you're not Catholic. Like, yeah, but I had one friend, coworker, that I used to work with who was from South Africa. And but I think his heritage is more like Indian heritage. And he was like, yeah, I went to Catholic school. And I was like, what? Are you Catholic? Like, I would not have, you don't seem Catholic. And then he was like, no, not at all. But my parents just thought it was a better education. Caesar. And I think that's very odd. I don't know what that is. It's curious to me. I'm curious about it. I feel like I need to do an interview with a bunch of people who have sent their kids to Catholic school. I think statistically Catholic school students perform better, at least in Ontario. Oh, that might be why. The same with French immersion. It's not for everyone, but folks think their kids will get really ahead going to immersion schools. And I've heard mixed things about immersion schools too. I had a friend who went to immersion, but then they wanted to become a nurse, and so had to do like a lot of work to translate all of the, like, they learned science in French. So like all the terms that they knew were like the French terms for it. And then when they went to go to college in Canada, they had to like switch everything over. But I mean, I wish that I had stayed in French. Like, I wish that I had taken it further into high school, but after I didn't have to take it in grade 9, I was like, okay, see ya. I'm gonna forget everything that I learned. I went to an immersion school. I went to a French school in university, but in the end, I can talk about science in both languages. There you go. If you're fluent, a specialized course like that might be tough to learn in a different language all over again. Until we moved states and then I went to school, it wasn't an immersion program. It's Kitty! I took French in college. I need to get back into studying again. That is the one language, like, if I could just snap my fingers and know any language, it would be French. Even though, honestly, I don't know if you guys have seen that one that was like, I took one French class. I took Latin. It's unhelpful. Here in the Netherlands, we had English, French, German, and Spanish, which is absolutely wild. If I could, like, learn 5 new languages, like, there was one thing that Katya, that was her thing that she used to say all the time, is like, if you had to like lose a finger and you would lose a language, like, how many fingers would you lose and how many like languages would you want to know? I'm like, that's so intense. And it's a funny thing to say, like, you have to sacrifice something. I should make dinner. Go and make dinner, Katie. You will feel so much better. I hope you have a good dinner. Go make dinner. I'm still angry I couldn't do Spanish at the GCSE level. Out here, we're kind of obsessed with languages, apparently. Yes. Lock. So what would I do? French is an easy one. Yes, I would do French. Then I would love to be able to speak... Like, how many fingers do I want to lose, though? I don't think I want to lose a lot of fingers. I mean, languages that I would like. Tortellini Alfredo? Nice. Laughing out loud. I would love to learn French. I would love to learn Dutch, of course, because that'd be fun to know the language that my mom is first generation Dutch. So that would be cool. I would love to learn, randomly, I would like to know Vietnamese because of my place that my nail salon, and then I'd be able to know what they were saying. Which would just be kind of fun. So there you go. Those are the random languages that I would like to learn. Bubbles! Wait, why are we trading fingers for languages? Because of Katya, the drag queen. See ya, I'll still be listening as Hunter has you on his PC. Nice! So I can still be like, Katie, what do you think about this? Hey! I learned Spanish and Japanese at minimum. Oh, Japanese is a good one because there's so much, like, you could just know, like, animes. You could just watch so much. Learned Spanish and Japanese. We were forced to take English, and then later you get to choose between Spanish, Latin, and French. I'd like to learn something with the Cyrillic alphabet. Oh yeah! Is that how you say that word, Cyrillic? Acrylic? Like the paint? Crushing from the coffee, crushing from the coffee. English, Mohawk, Cayuga, Korean, Japanese, Spanish, ASL, Russian seems fun. I don't know. French, I don't know. Probably another indigenous language. 10 languages. I keep all 10 fingers. Cyrillic? Oh, Cyrillic. Oh, okay, got it. Out here we speak Frisian too, but it's a small language with only 40,000 speakers, but I already got our baby some Frisian children's books. Oh, that's cute. ASL is a great one, actually. And Korean is a good one too, because like there's so much music. It's Boon again. Russian does seem crazy also. Yeah, I don't know why French. I feel like it's just like a is it like a regret that I didn't carry French through later grades? Maybe. But also like the kind of French, I feel like in Europe, the kind of the way that they teach languages and the like priority that they give to languages helps people to like become fluent in those languages. Like that's the purpose. Whereas here, I feel like French, it's just like the purpose is to have another class that you're learning something. Like a lot of it is just conjugation. And it's like, do I need to know every single verb and how to conjugate it? Or should I be learning like sentence structure and grammar and like speaking it, not just memorizing? So I just basically memorized a bunch of conjugations, and it's like, that's not useful. I'm gonna forget that. And I know like conjugating is like most of when you have a Latin-based language, it's like 95% of it is conjugating stuff. It's intense. I can't make my brain work like this. French, Spanish, and possibly German for me. My grandpa was fluent in Japanese. He was in a mission there in the 50s and tried to teach us grandkids, but I forgot most of it. Yeah, I got pretty far along in Portuguese, and I still understand, like, if somebody in Portuguese is having a conversation around me, it's Bianca, I will be able to pick up, like, what the topic of conversation is, and some other details of it, but I won't be able to like respond or even repeat it back, but I'll be like, oh, I know that word. Oh, I know that word. Oh, I know that word. But it's more, I understand more than I even think that I do. I'll be like, oh, they're talking about the kitchen. They're talking about like, I know like 2-year-old Portuguese. Like I know enough Portuguese that I'm probably like a 3-year-old. You should look into your local Francophone community center. They probably offer classes or conversation groups for cheap. That's a good idea. I remember hearing that children's media can be surprisingly helpful for learning a language. It feels like it would make sense. Yeah, that's me with Korean. Because I used to watch like television shows. I'm a Portuguese baby. I'm a Portuguese baby, essentially. But French, like I've found though, like in general, Portuguese is very like, it's a heavy culture. Like there's a lot of Catholicism and there's a lot of the media is heavy and kind of dark. So if you want to watch like a sitcom or something, they're gonna have like something about death in there or some kind of like heavy emotional weight. Like I don't know, because I'm not Portuguese. Like there probably are more fun, like lighthearted shows, but I found in general, like as I got to know more of the content, maybe it's better to focus on like Brazilian Portuguese, but I know there are a lot of speakers of Brazilian Portuguese. Actually, Toronto has a pretty big Brazilian community. I feel like I hear Brazilian Portuguese like frequently, even in my neighborhood. But it wouldn't be very functional for me in general. Whereas I feel like there is a lot of French, especially animation that's French, that I would like to know. Also, it'd be fun, like I'm in Canada, so it'd be fun to be able to go to places in Canada that are French speaking. I think that would be neat. Me with Spanish, my dad speaks it, so I pick it up a lot more than French. Yeah. I was gonna say, I can't imagine Brazil people being dark and gloomy, gothy babes. It was like, it was continental Portuguese that I was learning, yeah. It's tough to learn a language if you don't have the opportunity to practice it often, yeah. That's how I feel about indigenous media. Except a lot of it is dark humor, but you understand it because of colonization, exactly. And like, Portugal was under communist rule for a long time. It was Annabelle! I'm sorry, I should have said, oh my god, it's Annabelle, your baby elfo, but I just ran away. I need to take my glasses off, they're starting to hurt my ears. It makes sense, but it is hard to like, as like a native speaker, I feel like you'd be able to find media that you like in that language that's more lighthearted. But as a non-native speaker, you're just searching and trying to find stuff to watch. And the stuff that's like widely available might not be exactly your vibe. So you have to kind of like search around a little bit more. I feel like it's a little bit difficult to find the exact media that you want. And that totally makes sense, Chip. That makes 100% of sense. Why there would be that dark atmosphere around it. Which is really unfortunate because there's so much more rich culture and like... But it has been shadowed by so much, that's just the facts. I love getting Canadian satellite channels with First Nation stuff decades ago. It's been an issue I've encountered. It's not easy to immerse yourself when you don't know enough to even find something you'd enjoy. Yeah. That's why, like, people who try to learn Japanese or Korean, they're learning it so they can enjoy that content, which I think is kind of a boost to, like, getting to know that language, because it's like, I have things that I want to be able to understand. Snake. But I feel like France has a very big like animation center. Like there's a lot of animation that I watch with subtitles. It's just like short films. They have like a couple of really good animation studios there. Every once in a while, like a French animation will come across my For You page and I'll watch it and I'm like, dang, I really wish that I knew this more in depth. It makes wildly impractical to learn a language if you don't already have a foothold in the culture in some way. I need to find French shows I want to watch. My main goal is literature at the moment, and that's a huge goal. That's cool. Sometimes I forget I don't understand Korean when I'm watching K-pop content or K-dramas. When I look away from, I'm like, wait, I don't understand Korean. Yeah, that's so true. You just get used to the subtitles and you're like, I so know Korean. I saw this short where it was like, when you can't understand the television show unless you're looking at it. Like, as I get older, I'm like, if I'm not looking at what I'm watching, I need headphones on, because if it's in the space, it's like the second you turn away, it's just like, blah, 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 blah. Oh my god, it's Opal! Coffee Core baby. And we are 68 tickets down. Time for ticket number 69. Am I right? Chip, or when they suddenly speak English and you're like, wait, I know what they're saying. Fluent? You're back. Welcome back, Jess. Did they get obliterated? We lost. Boo. I like how you always say we. It's funny. You are one of the team. Sports is so funny. You'll get them a next time. So they are indeed the Boo Jays. Justice for Wendy. Not the worst. 7-4. That's not the worst. Poo Jays. The Poo Jays. Boo boo poo poo caca. The caca boo boo tutu tutu. What? Caca doo doo toot toot. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, guys. La la la. La la la. Poo Jays. I think it's because I read the English subtitles and it's providing visuals, so like I'm reading a book and it crumbles the moment I look away. High level conversation of this stream. Mocha Chaka Gaga Latte. Exactly. And I guess you could say Frito Lady Marmalade. Allie! I'm working tomorrow, so I won't be able to watch. Boo! You're gonna have to have that little... Just have, like, headphones on all day, and they're like, why do you have headphones on? And you're like, I'm waiting for a call? Meanwhile, you're not waiting for a call. You're listening to the Blue Jays game on your headphones. Guys, convince me to stop playing Stardew. I need to get and go take a shower. Play to the end of this day, and then go take a shower. You can do this. Your farm will still be there. Okay, actually, Wendy, this is a great thing. This is a great suggestion. Literally write down what you want to do the next day on a piece of paper and then go take a shower, and then you'll be able to pick up exactly where you left off. Shark Week is supposed to start, so the universe may decide. The sooner you shower, the sooner you can get back to Stardew, and then you'll be cozy. Think of the fact that your farmer can't shower and imagine how stinky they are. Good point. I always forget. And it's like you keep going because you're like, oh, I have an idea of something I want to do. But if you just write down what you're planning to do for your next playthrough, then you're more on it. My God, it's hairy. Ew. Disgusting. I was gonna say that I game on a PC and write my notes that tell me what I did and what I need to do. Yeah. Right, Chip? That farmer is smelly. Been down in the mines. Been digging in the dirt. Fishing out in the sun. Rolling around. I'm a pro streamer. No wonder we have to bribe the townies to be our friends. Be friends with us? We stink. Smelly and eats questionable things. I'm eating a whole trout raw. Been slimed. Been slimed! Good point. Been slimed. Highly caffeinated. Been around all kinds of farm animals. Handling a bunch of raw fish in the pockets. A bunch of raw fish in the pockets. Clipping that out of context. Bring your farmer to the hot pools at the spa while you shower. Go to the spa. Astrid. No. Yes. No. Marcy. Got it. I've eaten a whole trout raw. Taya, 2026. Somebody just coughed in my hallway. Disgusting. La 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 la. Forgot about the spa. I need to feed my poor farmer spicy eel, triple shot espresso, and dried fruit / mushrooms constantly. I fear his digestion. That poor fellow has very smelly farts. I dare to say nobody would want to be around him in space. I'm getting a bit better at fishing, but imagining a whole bunch of fish in my pockets is a stretch. A collaboration. Hello, chaotic Sedative. Sedative, how are you? The usernames really get me. King, this is my farmer's exact diet. A 100%. A 100%. A wheat, a grass. I love fishing in any games minus Sonic Adventure. If you know, you know. And I don't. Who's on this island? It's Buzz. Okay. We've done 72 tickets. And guys, we're gonna do more. I unfortunately do need to have a quick potty break. That sounds disgusting. What am I, 5? I have to go to the bathroom. Okay, be right back. We're back. Oh my god, we're so back. Refill your sippy cups while you're at it. I'm good. I did some decorating on my forever island, Cozy Cove, and I'm taking a break because my brain needs a break. And the theme right now is Springcore. Sorry I disappeared. A friend sent us a box of goodies from their job, box lunch, and they sent us so many blind boxes, including Animal Crossing rooms that you can build, and we just opened them. We got 3 each, and I got Bob, Timmy, and Tommy, and traded Isabel to my roomie for Brewster. Oh my god, I need to see this. Box lunch? I don't know this. Should I know this? Am I behind the times? Oh my goodness. Gracious. Hello? These are freaking cute. I need to search. Same as Hot Topic. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Rooms? Okay, now no. You know what? I'm sick and tired of this. Box lunch, Animal Crossing, room, mystery. Shut up. I'm gonna barf. Oh my god, that image came in huge! Hello? Hello? Excuse me. It's lovely that you're so high def, but like, give me a break. Are you joking? They snap together. I'm gonna throw up. That's adorable. That's adorable. I gotta remove that, sorry. I need to see all of these. Save image as JPEG. Bring it in here. Wait, what? I said get rid of this. Hello? That's not coming in. Looks like we're gonna need to go to save as PNG. Thank you so much. Look at these babies. Oh my god, I want them. I think you made a great choice. I love Isabel. I love Isabel. Timmy and Tommy are adorable. I want to make this. Could I make this? My toxic trait is thinking that I could make these. They stack? A little stack? That's so cute. Oh my god, Mandy, thank you for sharing, because this has delighted me. That's delighted me beyond delight. We actually got all 6 of them between us. Oh, that's so cute! I really want to make a Christmas village for next year. Like, for Christmas next year, this year, I want to make a Christmas village. That's like one of my main goals. Golly! Finished making the list? Welcome back! I had to pee so bad. How much do you want to know about it? Because I'm ready to share. How much do you guys want to know about how badly I need to pee? Because I am ready to give the details. Let me tell you. I'm ready to bear all. No, not all. Hello? I had to pee so bad. You know when it's like distracting and you're like, really I should just go, but I don't feel like it. I'm procrastinating peeing. And then when you do, you're like, why did I do that to myself? I'm relieved. I can actually focus on what I need to focus on now instead of just being constantly distracted by the fact that I need to pee. Tell me, 90% of my daily conversations are about peeing these days. Elfo. Procrastination. Kid, my tanuki baby. You'll be excited to learn that Annabelle is on the list. She was when I planned my other Kidcore Island idea. Nice, pirate Kidcore. I can see Annabelle for sure. Let's freaking get it! Eddie, do you make a list of all the potential villagers that you would like more than 10? Or do you keep the list to 10 and like really pare it down? I do both sometimes. I've been doing more of just like, these are the exact 10 villagers that I want, versus making a list that's like, any of these, if I find them. Annabelle's my birthday twin, aw. Pirate Kid Core was Chip. I'm doing like a pastel. Okay, got it, right. Cross-contamination. I'm doing 10. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. Every time I get you guys mixed up, I'm gonna say cross-contamination. It's Mac. We already had you, Mac. And there's another dog that I'm kind of looking for. The Brewster one comes with little paper coffee cups and a bag of coffee you can make for it. That's freaking criminally delightful. I hate that the hotel furniture can't be reordered via Nook Shopping. I cry. That's actually sick. That's disgusting. Good thing I use Treasure Islands. But that is quite atrocious. I give it a... Wait, that's the wrong tab. Wait, ignore that. That was actually Smosh that I have open. I give it a... Here we go! Out of 10. You think you finished the dishes, but look at the table and there's more. I hate that. Honestly, Kingnote, you have revealed something that is one of my pet peeves. I will fully load the dishwasher, get it started up and be like, oh my god, who is she? She's so clean and organized. And then come over here and my desk is just full of dishes and I'm like, great. No, I'll just put these in the sink. Great, so I'm not even... Everything is still dirty? Cool. Freckles, Annabelle, Bree, Ursula, Chelsea, Marty, Toby, Murphy, Scoot, and Stitches. Beautiful. I love Bree. I need her on an island at some point. All right, let's go up. Oh, I can see, I just saw Pee-wee's blue ass cheeks, so I'm just gonna keep it moving. My dishwasher is broken, so I hand wash. No! I could never go back. Well, that's not true. If I had to go back, I would be had to. Wrinkly fingies. I highly recommend getting dish gloves. That's a game changer. Dish gloves are a game changer if you have to wash by hand. But they do eventually get a little tiny hole poked in them, and then you get a soggy glove, and it's the most cringy, horrible feeling ever. But gloves are definitely the way to go, because that much dishwasher, and that soap is literally used to remove grease, so it's literally removing oils from your hands. Hate to see it. Bree has been a villager that I've wanted for a while now. The Smug and especially Sisterly were the hardest to pick. So you went with... Who's the Smug? Or who's the... Snooty? Oh, Sisterly, you said. Ursula. Ursula's amazing! I love Ursula! And Murphy for the Smug. Got it. Mint! Oh my god, she's so cute, a baby. Mint! We don't usually have a ton of dishes, but I made chili, and that means giant pot. Chili is delicious. Toby. Ah, Toby! Bree is snooty. Okay. That lineup is adorable, loving the colors. A lot more green, which is kind of lovely. Speaking of pastel green, bunch of squirrels today. I know I don't even have a squirrel on my island. I'm like, how am I getting all these squirrels? I thought Murphy was a cranky. Yeah, I knew Toby was Smug, but I got really confused. I'm just like really up on my villager shit right now, guys. Not. It's actually good for me to hunt because then I see all the villagers again and I kind of get reminded. I think it's just... I don't know what, my brain has like become dumb when it comes to like what villager is what. I used to have it so locked in, dialed in. Maybe now that my brain worked better because of my absolute loves of my life, Lorazodone and lamotrigine. The absolute pharmaceutical dream, what am I trying to say? Dreamboats, that's what I'm looking for. That's it. Because of the absolute pharmaceutical dreamboats that I have on my roster right now, guys. My brain's doing pretty good. Camera. My pharmaceutical crushes. I looked on Wiki first and then added them in IBS Paint and looked with ones that went well together. Nice. When brain sad, brain no work. And forget. When brain happy, brain work and memory better. Exactly. That's the hope. That's the hope and the dream. That's me living the Barbie dream life. I mean... Julia! And I realized that it's ibis paint. I'm dying. Oh, yeah. IBS paint sounds terrible. Oh, God. Oh. IBS paint. You said don't Julia me. Oh my god. I'm dying. Mint almost made the list, but maybe next time. I still get brain fog, but I'm sure it'd be way worse without my meds. And I almost went with Frett, but I already stole Az's villager lineup of Freckles and Marty. It's not stealing at all, don't worry, they're villagers. So sad that Biscuit, the kid core dog, did not make your list, Eddie, but a good lineup nonetheless. I need a shower. Go have a shower, Bear! I need to look at how many tickets I have left. I feel like I'm just gonna go a little bit long today, guys. I get it if you can't hang out for the whole 9 yards, but I really want to get through 100 tickets because low-key, high-key, I actually kind of want to keep hunting. So I kind of like to leave this plot open. Honestly. I'd like to declare that anyone who uses Pietro is stealing from me. I'd like to declare that nobody else can have Gembet, and that is a final decree. 78 tickets. Oh my god, Murphy, he heard me. He heard me calling him smug, and he was like, look at my cranky face and tell me I'm a smug. And I won't. I had him on another island before and wanted to have new cuties. He is too bright for this time. You can have Pietro. I'm never having him. Fight, 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 fight! Too bright? You have stitches! Chip, honestly, valid. Valid crash out. Like that one tweet about Raymond, about how somebody doesn't deserve him. Oh my god. That's so funny. You didn't deserve to have Raymond. That's how insane the Animal Crossing community got when we had no chill. It was the fact that I specifically wanted Freckles and Marty together because of Az. Got it. Got it. But if you're gonna stay on my neck, Eddie, I gotta stay on yours too. He was my last open slot and he is my baby. He was my last open spot and he is my baby and I will have him. And we're gonna be staying on your neck. The panini really messed with people's heads. The panini really had people thinking, people really had, and
here we go.
Okay, let's go. P-hands, Shari. We're thinking about you, Sophie. Panini sounds delish right now. Panini's had like a moment. Panini's had a cultural moment. I'm gonna say I'm just pulling 2008. 2008, a panini, you know? If you were having a panini in 2008, I was in college and I would go to this place called Artisano. You guys, what do you guys know about Artisano? They had freaking paninis and soup. They had a half panini and soup deal, and it was delicious and it was nutritious and it was also very cheap. And it was like a bakery that also had like a cafe, and it was novel. They handed you one of those little buzzer things, and when your food was ready, the thing would buzz and go off and you would go and get it from the counter. And that was the most novel thing that I had ever seen in 2006. Oh my god, I think they did have paninis around that time. The second I got Raymond's amiibo, I gave him to as many people as I could on Nikazan to crash the economy. Honestly, that's so Robin Hood of you. It's giving Robin Hood. It's giving, yeah. Steal from the poor. Wait, reverse that. Steal from the rich, give it to the poor. I've started developing a stutter at my big age, and I wish I could pull out Toad's soundbite every time it happens. No, Julia, no. I gotta get back to giving people villagers on Nokazan. I have all the amiibos. Take note, doing the Lord's work. The Lord's work. More like Robin Note. More like King Robin, am I right? Because he be Robin. Wait. Because he... More like King Robin. Honestly, I'm not hitting with the jokes right now. And I start them thinking that I'll find the end of them. I start the sentence thinking that by the end of the sentence, I'll have it all together. And then I don't. And I'm just left with nothing. I'm left with nothing but a Toad soundbite to get me through the day. And it's a crutch, but it's one that I enjoy. Okay? I will admit a Toad soundbite is a crutch that I lean on in these streams sometimes. And I know none of you noticed that, especially during this stream. It went completely under the radar. No, if we go with King, that would break the story of Robin Hood. Yeah, Robin Note, get it. My quick wit has limits, and it's always been it's always sad when I've reached it. They're like, you've had enough witty banter for the day. You're cut off. You're cut off and you only have a Toad soundbite. Do not bite the Toad. I only sound like I'm biting the Toad. Isn't Toad a bit short to be a crunch? A Toad soundbite. A Toad soundbite a day keeps the embarrassment away. Oh, hello, Azula! Nom nom! You've come in at a perfect time. We are going over time to finish the rest of the tickets because I've been chatting and yapping. And I've used up all of my wit and charm, and now we're just left with the dregs. So welcome in. Welcome to... Get ready with me to spend these last 20 tickets trying to find Frett or Tex. Who do you think we'll get in today's stream? Okay, guys, it's time to get ready to go hunt. And I'm thinking that a nice glass of Pinot Grigio really helped me get there. Exactly. Welcome back, Katie. How was your dinner? Did you make dinner? Did you eat dinner? Get ready with me to fail a joke. That is so... Honestly, what is it? Now Julia's gonna be on my neck? I can only handle one of you on my neck at a time. Get ready with me to do a glitter cut race to spend 4 hours island hopping in hopes to acquire a talking animal. Eating right now. Nice! It's Eric up there. This reminds me of the folder I have of pics of Kirby with feet. Julia? Did you mean to post that here? Wrong chat? Julia! Looks like somebody's into Kirby feet. I'm not gonna mention any names. Maybe this chat was put in the wrong chat. Cheers, everybody! Clink, 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 clink. Cheers! Your neck is Eddie's property, but I like to visit it occasionally. Damn. I used to send them to my friends to squick them out. To squick them out? Oh, got it. I started it talking about Toad biting back. Got it. Man, that is good. This is actually gonna be a Wayne Gretzky winery. And you know how I pick my wines? Guys, I need to tell you, this is the most 40-year-old conversation that I'm about to have with you. But the way to pick the best wines is you're actually gonna go into the store and you're gonna look across the whole, you're just gonna take a minute to like survey and look across the whole wall, the whole shelving, okay? And you're gonna see whatever bottle has the least bottles available. Is it a bulletproof plan? No. Okay? Julia sometimes comes to hang out and play board games on your neck. Fun time. I just felt that jolt of fear that Taya would start trying to make the glass make a sound again. You know, I wasn't going to. I swear to you, I can do this. I'm telling you, I'm always able to do this. And the fact that I can't do it on stream is pissing me off. See how she hates me? Dude, oops, I didn't even look at the villager! Oh yes, so I literally, wait, so I literally didn't even tell you. Chevre. Why are we getting so many goats today? Pokes Azula, blames Hunter. No, Mom, I swear it works. I literally got so... Hey, stop it! She's really good. I had red wine once for a recipe, and I spent so long at LCBO picking a wine that the employees kept circling me because I look young. Oh no! Someone came to our school back in the day and played a banger on glass cups, and it changed my life forever. See, I was trying to play on Azula, you don't understand. I looked for so many glasses. I tried so freaking hard to get the glasses to sing. Okay, listen to me. The way that you choose a wine is you go in, if you're in the Lickbo, as they call it in Canada, or if you're in the area where you're buying wine, you look across the whole aisle and you see which one has the least. And here's my theory. It's that a person who enjoys that wine very much that wine will disappear from the shelves the fastest. And if you see one that literally has one bottle left, see if it's okay, first you gotta be able to see, is this one that just got misplaced? Most of the time it is one that just got misplaced. But if you see an empty shelf and you can line it up and you know that there's only one bottle left of that wine, that'd be just the cheapest one. But you can tell when it's one that's expensive or like mid-range, but there's like none there, it's because it's popular and people like it. And I did that recently when I went to go and hang out with a group of the gals. And guess what? Everybody complimented the wine that I brought. I felt like the coolest person on the planet. I'm just like, this wine is delicious. This is actually like the best wine that I've had in forever. And that was all me, guys. But also somebody else did bring a bottle of wine, and that one was also very delicious. I guess you could say I had a couple glasses of wine. And that's how you know I'm in my 40s. Sleep beat me to saying it. Maybe it's because you are the goat. Oh, thank you. Thank you for stepping off my neck for a second to say that. I know it was difficult. Goes to the store, looks for an empty shelf. It's literally the €1 piss, 1 pound piss cider. What is this? It is freaking Squirrel Central over here. What is this? Squirrels Crossing? It's Static. And I have wanted Static for a long time, and he never shows up on islands that I actually want him on. I really wanted him on... Chibi Moon. Took me a while to get there. Was that the name of the island? My god. Not me forgetting island names, please. Hey, squirrel friends! Squirrel Saturday. It's literally Squirrel Saturday. Me and the squirrels. Mood board. Squirrel Saturday mood board. Get ready with me. Get ready. Do you know what the funnest part about doing a get ready with me is? Just saying get ready with me in that voice. You just absolutely stim out. Why is it when I actually restart my computer, it struggles so hard to edit? I do not know. The squirrels were trying to summon Azula. Oh! That was almost like a cat being upset. That whoa, whoa, that they do. Terrifying. Hate it. Terrifying. Hate it. Why do cats do that? Tell them to stop. This society does not claim Static. You don't claim Static. Is Static an untouchable? Is Static, is Static exiled? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I'll take Static. I love him. Aw. Delicious. Delicious. Me complains about it being overheated. Me wears a sweater and drinks white wine. Lopez! I'm just glad you aren't doing a full Anteater Island. I don't think I would ever do it. I love Static. I had him on my Nightmare City Island. Ooh. Nightmare City. I will claim Static. Leah would probably too, as he's on the list for her new island. Nice! I love Static. He's such a cutie boy. Azula, you might be in the minority of when it comes to this villager. What beef do you have? What beef haveth thou? Azula, what beef haveth thou with Static? On this day? Nightmare in heavy quotes. Eddie, she does her best. What happened? Did I misread something? Night. Oh no, I'm sorry. Nighttime. Nighttime city. Not nightmare. Oh my god, help me. Help. Send help. Help. Why do I do this? Why do I do this? I literally said it so wrong that I didn't even understand what I did wrong. Until Julia said, Eddie, she does her best. No, it's no juggling, that's for sure. I'm juggling my Nightmare City, am I right, guys? Nightmare City core does sound kind of slay, though. I was wondering, because Static isn't that scary. Me too, I was kind of like, I don't know why he'd be part of a night. Okay. Oh, Patty. Okay, 15 tickets left. Let's freaking do this. I'm doing a One Piece island based off of the Thriller book story arc. That may be my next island, TBH. I kind of love horror and citycore. Damn, Tay, I'm misreading it, then silently judging. Or should I say, juggling. Juggling rooms. I wasn't judging it. I was just saying, I don't know how that fits. But, yeah, I encourage everyone to look at Static's amiibo picture. Well, now we're gonna do that. Where's his photo? Oh, it's amiibo. Yeah, there's something going on here. Why he look like that? He is like that. He's cute and sassy. It's giving, hello, princess. It's giving princess. I see what you're saying. Honestly, Azula, I can see both sides here. He looks like a little emo kid. That is a very niche reference. I have no idea what that means, but to somebody, that's going to be the best reference ever. Are you here often? Princess, I hope those cutlets on your shoulders are happy to see me. Those cutlets on your shoulder, are you happy to see me? Call back. Recycling my own joke. There you go. I need to shuffle myself into position here. I also would like to present you with this. Who is he shadowboxing? He's a private dancer, dancing for money. Do what you want me to do. Cutlets. He's ready to throw paws, fighting the air. The way the lightning bolt looks, a swoopy emo hair. Not the cutlets. Not the cutlets! Get him out of here. Get him out of here! Send him home. Send him to the fishes. I get it, but I also don't quite get it. Because honestly, and I hate to do this to you, Azula, I really hate to do this to you. And did I almost type in Azula, ACNH? Yes. I literally forget about this villager's name. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? Actually, they don't have a similar vibe. Never mind. Oh my god. Guys, I'm on one. This is so cute! Look at this! King Note, thank you so much for being here. Have a good rest of your day. Angie. I need this captioned. This is just low res enough that it needs a caption on it. Look at her! It's Angry Zuzu. Peanut was in my hotel today. Aw. Good luck with your notes! She is the cutest. 100%. Azula, Pink Squirrel, and Filbert are totally siblings. Oh yeah, 100%. Is Peanut giving older sister vibes? Yeah, she is. But she's giving older sister vibes, but they're also both babies. She is giving baby. Opal! Okay, I'm gonna get Peanut's angry face out of here. Get out of here. We don't need to summon more squirrels. That is younger sister energy in that photo. Static is a middle child. That is emo. Jess told me something recently that I found fascinating, okay? Because more people, when they have kids, they're having like 1 kid or 2 kids. The middle child is going extinct. And the thing that she watched said, and that's the most middle child thing. Middle children going extinct is the most middle child shit ever. You don't want to know how I read that, Julia. I'm gonna crack open my chocolate bunny. Good luck. Damn. Hey. Well, I'm an oldest child, so... Jesse Bryson! Oh my gosh, hi, it's been years since I made it to a stream. Years like 2022! Let's freaking go! Hey, Jesse, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Things have changed. Things have changed here. I don't know how much they've changed. Well, actually, they've changed quite a bit since 2022. Welcome in, my stream's not for kids anymore. Potentially. Potentially. No, actually, it's not. Alright. Oh, Mott. Mott! Like the applesauce? Like the applause? Thanks, guys. Freshly washed and feeling human. Oh my god, Wendy, I hope you had an awesome shower. I skipped over like 20 chapters. 20 chapters of what? Yeah, Mom. Good, I picked up the game back when it dropped. It's good to see you! I'm glad! How are you enjoying the new update? That's awesome, Wendy. Man, I need to get into that. I am not planning to shower after stream, but I probably should. No, of Little Branch. Oh, of Little Branch's lore. Got it, got it, got it. Got it. You were here before Bilk, then. Jesse, you were here before Bilk. Bilk is a major thing. I might miss the member stream Wednesday. I'm waiting for my new credit card to arrive so I can use it for my membership. Well, the VOD will still be there whenever. We're gonna be playing Stardew. Same. I once writ again, need to wash my hair tomorrow, and it's last week all over again. Yep. Pardon me, hiccups. I have no idea what Bilk is. Well, you can check out the mood board to check out some of the, maybe a little bit of the lore. Also, the island that we're on is called Bilk Place. It's Bianca. Bilk is, yeah, there you go. Chip is putting the thing in for the Bilk. You're in for a ride. Runs to mood board. A delightfully terrible concoction of beer and milk that is sold in bags, Canadian milk style. Co-founders, heiresses, and matriarchs, Lady Orlean and Onion. But really, the Bilk we found, the diva we found was the Bilk. Really, the diva we found was the Bilk that we made along the way. Live, laugh, love, Bilk. Bilky Bonka, the representative of Bilk. I really should make like a full breakdown for no reason. Like, nobody's asking for this. But do you still find Bilk funny? I still do. I still think it's so stupid and hilarious. I love it. Obviously, we're making a whole island like with Bilk Place as the title. It's very horrible. Live, laugh, consume Bilk. It's a corporation. It's a corporation. It's a moment. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, and it's kind of just a corporation. I do. If Onion or Lady or Alina are watching the VOD, I hope you're both doing well. Yeah. There'll always be Yeah, a part of bilk. If I ever find it funny, someone has to take me out. Heading out. Good night, friends. Patty on a second island in a row. This is illegal. Actually, no, I think we found Bianca on the last one. Elfo, thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you later. And now I just have pictures of Peanut up on the side. Nini! Nini Elfo, Nai Elfo, Bye Elfo. Mo, formerly Onion, has been on a Pokemon stream kick, I think. Oh, nice! On Pokopia? Do I need to get into that? Probably. Dreamcast on my podcast? Probably Pokopia. Dreamcast on my podcast? Probably Pokopia. Playing Pokopia right now. I've heard that it's difficult to decorate in Pokopia. Taya getting into Pokopia to win back Mo. I would do it. And I would do it. I have no idea. She doesn't elaborate. I just know it's Pokemon. In a Pokopia, in a Pokemon K-hole. Who knows what's going on in there? It's a black box. It's just Pokemon swirling around. Now I'm just picturing Mo, literally a green onion, like this, floating up into the air like this. Just magical girl style, ripped arms, absolutely ripped arms, floating with Pokemon all around, eyes glowing. Eyes glowing, Pokemon swirling around in a void. Ripped arms. I need to emphasize. A penguin! Not the penguin we're looking for. Like the Lorax meme? No. I don't know. I've been watching shorts from a lot of Pokemon card vendors that stream at card shows and conventions. That's fun. Now I need to look up Lorax meme. I don't like this. Lorax memes are very cursed looking. Why is the Lorax so freaking cursed? Hello? Ew, I hate it here. I really hate it here. Guys, I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. That was before you finished your sentence. Ah, got it. I'm not okay with this. Litter again, I'll break your fucking knees. Why, like, why is he like this? I don't understand this. It was the one where he picks up his ass to fly into the sky. Ah. Anyways. Crickets. Oh, that's my... I thought I heard a cricket. I like how they completely deleted his torso. He looks like the pants cryptid. Legs for days. He's got legs for days, this one. Fresno Nightcrawler. Give him some fishnets and suddenly everyone's into it. Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants in fishnets gets me every single time. That man never skipped a leg day, which is why his torso is gone now. Who needs torsos and arms when you got a leg day 24/7? I've been staying on leg day. Who knows? How does it go? Who's mad at? Guess who hates the Lorax? Leg day. Very niche. Hello, Naru. Always coming in with the eyes. All right. Nan? Yes. 9 more tickets. Let's freaking go. We need some Tex-Mex energy. We need some Frett Tex-Mex up in this. Guys, I've been having a really bad meat aversion due to my meds, but I've been craving a Wendy's Baconator. I'm sorry. Whiplash. Got one for dinner, and oh my god, if I believed in God, I'd be ascending. I like how this whole thing is in brackets. That really adds. It's like, you don't, this is kind of a side note, but that I got whiplash. I literally got whiplash reading this. Let's break it down, guys. Okay, so for starters, really bad meat aversion. That stinks. But going from meat aversion to Baconator, and also, that's your body. And also, that's your body T. Your body T is trying to tell you, it's trying to whisper to you, or rather yell with a strong craving like that, through the meat aversion, yelling to you like, I'm whispering. That voice is giving, I'm watching you, Wazowski. Meat aversion equals Baconator? Chip is just so shocked, but they don't want to shout. I'm whispering. I feel that, Chip. You just described is a feeling only a Baconator can give. There are some things in this life that only a Baconator can tell you. And when you demolish a freaking Baconator, you're gonna know. Eugene. Talk about people who would demolish a Baconator, am I right, guys? He's so millennial bacon coated. He's singing Ho around that campfire. Am I right? Hydration check. I got just the hydration that y'all are gonna need. Delicious. I don't get it either, because what is the science behind that? It's just your body being like, iron, give me iron, give me grease and iron. Honestly, I have not ordered takeout since I ordered Burger King chicken nuggets from 5 minutes away from my house. Uber Eatsing the Burger King that's down the street, I felt an odd collection of shame and intrigue, and the end result was me very much housing some chicken nuggets. It gave me everything. Wendy, I don't get it either, because what's the science behind it? I already read that. He plays Wonderwall on his guitar around the campfire, 100%. Actually, Wonderwall is more of like a late 90s? Is Wonderwall, what year was Wonderwall? And I loved that music video. Wonderwall on pop-up video, if you know, you know. 1995. Nailed it. I freaking nailed it. So that's kind of older millennial. Yeah, I guess that would be it. And the fact that I said that I liked that music video. Today's gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, I should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. No. I was born in 1986. What I'm saying is I was 9 years old when that song came out, so it was like I wasn't a teenager. The way that I think about it is like if I was a teenager when it became popular, I'm like, that's millennial core. Wouldn't that be younger millennial, considering Gen Z starts around? You're not understanding what I'm saying. It was not a part of my culture when I was 9 years old. Girl, I was also born in 1986. I know, 1986. Y'all are not picking up what I'm laying down. You're purposefully trying to misunderstand me. Julia? Nice Drago. Drago, one of my favorite lazies, definitely. I just didn't I understand, but I wanted to be fake offended. Okay, so I guess you got a new resident of my neck. Okay, Julia, I didn't know that I had 2 residents of my neck. And I know you might just be visiting. I was born 1989. I thought you were kidding about being in your 40s. You don't look a day over 27. Ah, gee whiz, thank you. So I turned 30 this year. 96 babies. 88 baby. Oh, I didn't know you were an 80s baby. How did I not know this, Mandy? 90 baby. See, but the thing is, like, I picture the early 2000s as like the moment where I truly became like a sentient person, and most of my culture like really became a part of me. So like in my early 20s, that's what I'm picturing, is like the moment that my brain came online and that I was like a part of, like, yes, Spice Girls were a giant part of my childhood. Grades 7 and 8 is kind of like another one. Internet safety, baby. Also, yeah, don't share your birthday if you are underage, because don't do that, because we're not trying to get anybody. We're not trying to get anybody really kind of like doing anything. That didn't really spin. I'm trying to spin. Helicopter. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm making myself dizzy, and I'm really something else. Break me. That's my neck. Break me. I came in like a wrecking ball. Ow. I learned internet safety too late, baby. I know. We were the generation that didn't know about the internet and were old enough that we were still in our stupid ages, but then I'm gonna attack Caesar. I'm gonna attack Caesar. I'm gonna rip his stupid little mustache off. I was in LOL chat rooms sending out ASL when I was like 14. Oh no! This is why the tickets are taking so long to get through. Breaking news, streamer turns into a wrecking ball on stream. Got his cheeks out. Me on Omegle. No! Is that comfy? GameStop says that's because Xbox 360 officially 20 years old and now it's considered a retro gaming console. No! 17F Cali. No! Ariana, no! Everyone said they were from Cali. AOL chat rooms raised me. So you guys were a little bit younger than I was, and I was raised religious, so some of the culture missed me, and I got to it in college because then I was finally free, and I went down the rabbit hole when I was in college then, so I was a little bit too old to be learning about some of the things, but I did a little later in life. Kind of a late bloomer style. Kind of a late bloomer. I'm too scared to talk to strangers. I guess that's one way to protect myself. I was 16 pretending to be 18. Yeah, See, the thing is, I was scared. I was in youth group, so we were drinking gallons of water trying to feel something, okay? You ever chug water? Because there's some myth that if you drink a certain amount of water, it replicates the feeling of being drunk. That's how youth groupified I was. Who's with me? All right? Who's with me? Please tell me I'm not alone. Did any of you try to chug water? Who's on my level? I'm waiting. I'll wait. I'll wait. You always age yourself up a bit. That was where catfishing was born. Before everyone had webcams. No, girl. I'm gonna kill Naomi. Listerine and sugar, no! I may have been reckless on the internet, but I always used an online name, so younger me had some sense. I did give myself an identity crisis, but internet safety. I did start to believe that I was that person, but in the end, I realized who I really was in real life, and it's fine. Listerine and sugar, that's crazy. I used to fake smoke chocolate cigarettes. Naomi was on my nighttime island. Did I almost say nightmare? I did. The only Naomi I like is Naomi John. This one can leave. This one can GTFO, am I right? This one can GTFO IRL. LOL. JK. IMO. NGL. GTFO. IMK. No. IMR. TBH. You can make so many sentences. GTFO, TTYR, TTYL, IRL, TBH. You know what? The IOL chat, that's what brought it back. And I was on MSN Messenger. Thank you so much. What? TYSM. TYSM. I was on Messenger. I loved MSN. It was a beautiful time. I miss the MSN emoticons. I'm struggling at understanding you. This is truly a language barrier. I miss MSN. Did I just start talking in gibberish to you? Oh, see, this is one that's also been coming up way too often. Am I gonna get into one of those frustrating eternal villager hunts? 4 more tickets. 4 more beautiful babies to spend. I've been villager hunting so slowly that we've almost gone 42 minutes over the end of stream time, just because I'm like, I have to finish these 100 tickets. How am I 100 tickets off of my regular villager hunt tickets per hour? And my average TPH, my average TPH tickets per hour is like 30 something. And so I tend to average 100 tickets in 3 hours. But today, my tickets per hour is more like not that. It's more like not that. And so if you want to get ready with me to find Tex or Frett, it's going to take a little bit longer. Let me translate. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I had to use the AOL AIM because my parents wouldn't pay for internet, so I just used the free month discs for AOL constantly. That's crazy. I spent 2K tickets trying to find Wart Jr. I spent 1,865 looking for Diva. And it was not okay. Chip, thank you. I'm a visual learner. The MSN noise lived rent-free. MSN Messenger sounds. That was one of the top things that came up. Let's get triggered together. Oh. That one hit. I don't know what that one is, but that little doo, that hit me. Oh God. No, 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 no. The little doo-doo, that was like, yeah. Why are they overlapping them so chaotically? I need them to be individual. Yeah, this video is gonna have it a little bit better, a little more crisp. (2002). Okay, I can't do this. I can't do this. Okay? I can't. 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. This is a cursed compilation of the... Why wouldn't they do it like Toad? They know how to do Toad. Remember when we all gave our computers viruses because we were downloading music from Napster or LimeWire? I had LimeWire and then FrostWire. Queenie! BearShare? I never have heard of BearShare, but that sounds like something that would have a different meaning these days. Yikes, the silly-faced younger kid that comes from the side of the screen was my fave. I also learned how to code HTML on MySpace. Amazing. I learned how to make my first website in Dreamweaver. And I submitted it for my first job as a web designer. They did make me go back and make a website in a week, and I did learn HTML on my own to do that. I never was on MySpace. I think I was on MySpace for like a blink of an eye. But I was like too old for MySpace. I like just missed it generationally. I was like slightly too old for it, but only by like 2 years maybe. But it's funny the difference that like 2 years can make. Now that you mentioned bears, I've been recently watching videos by this furry streamer. Eddie? Eddie, blink twice if you're gonna become a furry. I need to know, just for science. Eddie, blink twice if you need help. I was way too young for MySpace, that my only friends were my family and my profile songs were always Hannah Montana. That's adorable. I was a MySpace queen and I held out so long on joining Facebook. BearShare was for torrenting. I'm not associated with this topic. I wasn't allowed on social media until Facebook was a thing. It's a dog, but it's Portia. Something more devastating. Maybe? I imagine that in the Elijah Wood wear wigs interview voice. Will you wear wigs? When will you wear wigs? I love the instant gratification of MySpace because your friend could piss you off and you'd be like, boom, you're moved to number 8. I use BearShare. My sister has been hunting for Portia. I just casually found her, but let me know if you find Frett or Tex because they seem to be illegal in my copy of the game. I'm not alone after all. I don't think I ever used Napster, but because I was too scared, but then when LimeWire came around, I was like, I'm on board. Let's do this. I should drink water. LimeWire was a backup. I had an iPod Nano that was held together by elastic bands and still worked in college. Alright, let's go. Oh, I have 1 ticket left, guys. I need dog vibes. I need yellow dog vibes. I need yellow dog energy. Yellow dog. I want Frett. I need Frett. And I want him. It was actually so funny though, because I had seen shorts by the streamer before, so watching a full video and learning that he's gay and a furry was whiplash. Oh my gosh. Woof woof, bark bark. That's so funny, Pollywoggin. I miss downloading a song only to hear Bill Clinton when playing it. Oh no. The original Rickroll. The Bill roll. Yellow dog, yellow dog, yellow dog, yellow dog. Gimme a beat. Yellow dog beat. Please. A dog, please. This is not a yellow dog. No Benjamins. Oh, true. Well, this is sad. Oh my god, Julia! Oh, Julia, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. That's an ugly hamster. Oh, thank you, Julia. Some hype for Julia. That's rough. Oh. Ayo. But ting. Guys, I had an awesome stream with y'all. It's always a good time to hang out with everybody. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming along with me to search for a villager that I could not find. Hopefully one day I'll get my beautiful babies. Ashley! Thank you! Oh my goodness! All y'all, you know what? The yellow dog vibes will hit for next Saturday. It was because Taya chanted yellow dog. Yellow dog! We will carry over these yellow dog sticker vibes to next stream. Next week, I'm gonna keep this plot open because am I feeling nostalgic for the diva hunts? Kind of. I'm kind of feeling locked in. I'm kind of feeling locked in and motivated right now. Who knows? As oh my goodness, look at all these freaking yellow dogs. I'm sorry that Elfo can't be here to see all these yellow dogs. I'm calling accidental autofill. No, because I'm going to take a screenshot right now. And then I'll know what date I have to go back to. Hopefully I don't do that. Decided to pop in before stream ended. As thank you so much for the super chat. Sadly, we did not find anybody. But yeah, thanks all for being here. As thank you for being here. Ashley, Eddie, Wendy, Julia, Tisbean, Pollywoggin, Mandy, Bear, Jesse, thank you for being here. I also saw Chip, of course, and Trendy, and Azula was here as well. Seta, thank you so much for popping in. Y'all, I hope to have read a lot more books and watched a lot more RuPaul's Drag Race by the time I see you next. And members, I'll see y'all, even new members, I'll see you all on Wednesday to play Stardew Valley at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So many names we haven't seen in a while. I know, I'm so happy about that. Okay, bye everybody!